got the ball! Police screech around the corners with their red and blue lights. I threw some fucking nerdy off his 10-speed bike, but the kid was an athlete and he wanted to fight. He got the ball. He got the ball! I ran into a restaurant, busted into the kitchen. Workers on my ass and the cooks, they was bitching. A hero blocked the door, I grabbed the knife, did I mention? He got the ball. He got the ball! Out into the alley, took the stairs up to the roof. Chopper busted shots at me and I ain't bulletproof. I threw a rock up at the gunman and blew out his tooth. He got the ball. He got the ball! Why do they fuck with me? They get the ball. Why do they fuck with me? They get the ball. Why do they fuck with me? They get the ball. Cut through the parking lot, I ran up into the mall. Pigs, people, cars, cooks, choppers and all. Throwing shoppers off the escalator, watching them fall. They got the ball. They got the ball! Absolute pandemonium all over the place. Everybody dropped their shopping bags and joined in the chase. When a cop tried to tackle me, got kicked in the face. He got the ball. He got the ball! Stole his fucking golf cart and bust through the glass. Sideswiped the mannequin and cut across the grass. Some fucking kid ordered me to stop. I plowed his ass. He got the ball. He got the ball! Police shot the tires out. My ride is a joke. I'm surrounded by an army, quickly losing all hope. I threw my ninja-proof ball, disappeared into the smoke. They got the ball. They got the ball. Why do they fuck with me? They get the ball. Why do they fuck with me? They get the ball. Why do they fuck with me? They get the ball.
Hey, welcome guys to another edition of the working title here, episode 2. Let me bring Humble Among in so we can just start right away because last time we talked on this show, we went over almost 3 hours. So I don't have much of an introduction here. Just let's bring him on. Let's talk because I got plenty to talk about with him, and I think he does too. So let's go ahead and bring Humble Among on the stage.
Hey, what's up, dude?
I love the new setup.
Oh, you liking it?
Yeah, I popped in yesterday on your
playing
gimmick.
Around with the camera angle a little bit. I'm trying to show the desk. You can't even really see the desk in the other camera angle, so I'm trying to show it off a little bit more.
No, yeah, I popped into your stream with Kosuke yesterday. I was at a baseball game. I'm like, oh, look, you guys are on live. Let me peep it out. And I saw the new setup. I was like, hey, that looks nice.
I have a higher camera angle that I'm playing around with. I think I kind of fuck with this one more. It feels like almost like a security camera is in the corner of the room or something.
Yeah, when Emily does her run-ins, you can probably see her now.
Yeah, it gives a wider angle too. When she runs in, you can catch her on camera a little bit easier.
Because now I can look at
her. She's being sneaky. She don't even know she's on camera.
I can see your media over there and stack.
Yeah, bro, you can
stack
see
boy.
The overflow of Blu-rays spilling out the shelf. The idea is to have eventually shelving behind me right here.
Yes.
And I can have like a bunch of, really show off some of the physical media collection there. Speaking of physical media, I actually brought physical media to show off this time.
Oh, nice.
To talk about. I got my Nirvana the band Blu-ray, and I saw this the other night, so I wanted to talk about this.
Perfect.
So I have actual physical media on Deckington to talk about today.
We'll have my mom do a running as well, so she can update how she's doing.
Oh yeah, definitely. How is she doing, by the way?
Well, I will let her.
We're there.
I'm gonna let her speak on it.
Okay.
That'll be like a little topic of yourself because it's been an adventure this last month, I would say.
Speaking of which, let me share out the link here, Josh.
Thank you. I'm pretty bad about it.
Whoops. Here we go.
Ooh.
copy, and then I'll share it on the main thing here.
We
are live now. All right. So yeah, what have you been watching, dude?
What I have been watching?
Yeah.
Well, so I had to resign from my job last month.
Shit.
Yeah, so I actually been home a lot more.
Or maybe it doesn't suck. Maybe it rules.
It kind of okay. So it has some positives and negatives towards it. You know, I was with the company for like 11 years, so it's just like it's what I've known for the past decade. So doing something new is always hard. I've been looking for jobs. It's not the greatest out here, but hey, I think I found something that fits what I want to do because I want to go back to my PhD program next year. So that
we were talking a little bit about that last time, right? You were going to go back to school, I think.
Yeah. So my goal is in 2027 to go back to school. So so I have to prepare for this year. I have to prepare like this year. I have to prepare all my stuff to make sure that I'm ready for that. So I'm redoing my thesis that I was doing. I'm gonna redo it this summer, and it's fun because it's a Halloween. I did Halloween. You know, I focus a lot on the David Gordon Green Halloween films. I love Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. Big fan of those. So I wrote a paper about it and linked it to like the MAGA Trump era because like there's a lot of that in the film, tons of it that I was mapping out. And the cool thing about it is when I started the paper, I did a Choose Your Own Destiny Halloween timeline in the paper about how like the character, how Michael Myers is he's so blank that you can put anything into him and he can, you know, breed it out. So I kind of like, hey, this represents this. Hey, this represents this. Like this character keeps preventing himself and reinventing himself every time he comes back. Like every time we get a new Michael Myers, it's a new Michael Myers. Like it's a different interpretation of the characters. So I was showing like, hey, David Gordon Green's interpretation, it was right in the middle of MAGA. I mean, the first one came out in 2018. He had Kills that came out because like was filmed before COVID, but came out after COVID.
It really feels like a comment on COVID.
Kills has a scene where it looks like January 6th, and it was made before
the January 6th stuff. That's right.
Yeah, so I talked about that. And then Halloween Ends is actually more about the, you know, that's the one where like Biden's now in office kind of thing. So it kind of feels like a reminiscence of red pilling. A lot of like Haddonfield feels like America. And a lot of people being red pilled by how scary Michael is, but it's actually because of I need to redo that.
Definitely feels like some like Rust Belt commentary.
Yes.
Type of shit going on with the main character works in a auto shop, right?
It works in an auto shop, but I almost think he gets red pilled a little bit. That we all like, but that's more of a comedy about are we born evil or do we have like or something like or does our situations make us evil kind of thing.
Which it's almost questionable which one it is with that guy because he, you know, it opens with those I guess accidental murders, right? They could
yeah, Corey Cunningham. It's almost the inverse of the first Halloween. Like when you first watch Halloween Ends, you got to think like this is like the opening sequence of Halloween, but in reverse, where instead of the babysitter getting killed, the babysitter is the one who kills, kind of thing. Where that movie in the way that it's set up, it's just like, oh, it's a retelling of Halloween in a different way, in a different version. So that's now making Cunningham. That's the reason why everybody looked at Corey is like, you're the new boogeyman because it's the same almost concept. The boy's the same age as Michael was. Everything.
I remember it being a bit of commentary on the way communities turn against people to sort of make how communities make a monster.
Correct.
I remember that was a big theme of that movie. I got to revisit that, man. I just remember my reaction when I saw it was like, man, people hated this.
Yes,
I fucking love this.
Yes.
Why do people hate this?
Yeah, well, because it's not. They're expecting. I think that's what the Scream films are doing. Is what they wish that the Halloween films were doing. It was like you're getting the same Michael.
Scream 7, I was trying so hard to watch before we did this.
I haven't seen any of the Screams yet. I haven't seen Scream 5, 6, 7.
Oh, definitely check out. Definitely, they're worth checking out. 5 is really good. 6 is not.
My idea was, if I, the best person to probably talk about the Scream films are probably Apollon. So I'll probably get with Apollon and we'll go. I would love to build back up.
Those are great movies. 5 is really good, bro. I
heard 7's not good.
Would check 5. Yeah, 7 I heard really bad things. We were gonna go see 7 in the theater, and then the reviews were so bad that it chickened us out. We didn't end up.
Well, I mean, with Halloween Ends, it's just like they did not want to follow Corey Cunningham. They did not want to do it. They didn't give that guy a chance. But it's almost like you're watching a version of Michael. Let's say Michael grew up and had a life before he turned to the monster. I think even the age that Corey Cunningham is the same age when Michael comes back to Haddonfield too, if I have to think about it. The age-wise, because he's a little older and he didn't even go to college. Like, there's a lot of stuff there. And you know what? Talk about hate before people see the movie. I'm watching that Mandalorian Grogu, and I'm like, why do people hate this?
Yeah, it's getting a lot of shit, is it, huh?
It is. Worst Star Wars. Star Wars is dead. I'm just like, I don't see this. And it kind of makes me look at fandom as a whole, because even like this gathering stuff is popping up and people are saying shit about that. And I'm just like,
man, I'm one of the people. Oh my God. I gotta do a live stream, man. I gotta have a tough conversation with y'all about some of this stuff, because man, it has been a rough weekend. I saw some shit on Friday. I saw 2 things on Friday that connect to each other, and I might be one of the only people that made the connection, and it's gonna be a rough conversation. It's gonna be a rough conversation that I gotta have.
Oh, that's cool, because it seemed like Friday everybody was getting emails.
Yeah,
I got my email.
Congratulations to people that got emails too. Oh, you got an email?
I got an email, and I was gonna read it on the show today.
You're gonna be on the podcast gimmick there?
No.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Nothing. It was a rejection letter, my guy. But he had the courage to email me back. But
hey, they say that everybody gets rejection emails.
Here's the thing. That's not true. Here's the thing. The way that he sets it up makes me go, all right, I could cook with this later. Like this idea. Like, okay, cool. Because like what I wanted to do, say that somebody else is also doing it. So I was gonna read that later.
Okay, I
didn't want to
get my seat for that. I can't wait.
It was actually pretty cool. I was starting to see people's emails, and I was like, "Let me check this out." Oh,
no, it's honestly, Josh, it's a sign of respect that you even got a rejection email, because he says that he sends them all to everybody, but he definitely doesn't.
It makes me want to make my wheels turn a little bit. Yeah, I know the Chapter 17 party's getting a lot of shit.
Yeah, understandably. I understand why, because first thing I saw was the AI flyer just getting shit. But then, it's a rough year for all ages at the gathering, and with some of the stuff that's been going on in the culture, and some of the stuff floating around about the guy who may or may not own the facilities.
Oh, man.
The gathering is at. It's a rough year to be having an all ages gathering. I think this might be a good excuse to pivot away from the all ages thing and go 18 plus, maybe even 21 plus. I know it's a very controversial stance to have, but I'm going to be putting 2 feet down on this pretty firmly. I think it's time. I think we really got to do it. And I think this year needs to be the year that they do it. It's probably too late for them to do it, but I'm going to keep my feet planted on this. I think they really need to.
I guess my only comment about the parties is like, what if, as a parent, why would I let my child?
Well, no one's bringing their kids to that, right?
Yeah, who's bringing their kids to that? I know there are people that do, and I'm
no
like,
one's bringing their kids to the wet T-shirt contest either. No.
Now, what's up, EC? Who celebrated a birthday this week?
Yeah, happy belated to EC.
Whoop, whoop, much love, we see. Love you, man. Got to have you on the show.
EC Jug and 8 Corpses share a birthday.
They do.
I think is what I noticed this week.
Oh, yes. That's pretty cool.
I think it's they either share a birthday or one's right after the other or some shit. Hey, whoop whoop, EC. Good to see you in here, dog.
I guess my opinion about the all ages thing is it's like, at this point, it's been the 26th gathering. At this point, you know what you're getting yourself into. You know exactly all the debauchery that goes on. So don't be surprised when debauchery happens.
But here's the thing, man. There are wild stuff happening in the day.
Yep.
Just walking from point A to point B.
Yeah.
You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. We've all seen it. What if you're just trying to take your kids to go get some food and you see, I don't know, a naked man with a Hitler mustache on the ground masturbating? Let's just use the example. Let's use the example because everybody wants to say, hey, if this happened at the gathering, no one would fucking blink an eye. And I'm one of the people that said that because it's true. Largely, if it did happen at the gathering, no one would blink an eye. But let's say it's in the middle of the day and dude's on the fucking path, right? And he's doing that. And you walk your kids by there. There's a potential for something really bad to happen. I'm not saying a kid get grabbed or whatever the fuck, but I mean, a kid could get scarred from seeing that shit. A kid shouldn't be seeing that shit.
No.
Straight up. And that, at the end of the day, is not on Psychopathic Records to be really policing this. Juggalos should fucking know better to bring their kids to the fucking gathering, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But people still want to do this because it's a family thing. It really is a family gathering for a lot of people.
Right.
And people I respect. I ain't trying to shit on people that bring their kids to the gathering. There's a lot of people I respect that bring their kids to the gathering.
Just know if you're an outsider.
I'm just saying it might not be a good idea.
No. And you know what? I think they would even say that. Hey, it's probably not a good idea, but we're not gonna tell you can't because sometimes juggalos don't have babysitters to watch for a week.
And there's some juggalos that set up a juggalo daycare.
Yeah.
There are gimmicks that are set up like that, but do you really want to bring your baby to the gathering? Me and Emily saw one of the most disgusting things at the gathering. It's something I've talked about very sparsely because it's disgusting. In 2022, I want to say it is. It might have been 2020. No, it's either 2022 or 2023. We were down by main stage, one of those really fucking hot days where there's no clouds in the sky. It's all sun. Yeah. You know those days.
Oh, yeah.
When you feel like you're just being beaten down by the sun.
At Legend Valley? Yes.
Yeah, It's not fun. We saw a very sunburnt young couple with a baby on their shoulders. Also, baby even higher, closer to the sun. Baby more sunburn, if not as sunburn as the couple, just walking around with a baby on their shoulders. Very disturbing. That baby shouldn't have been out.
No.
That baby shouldn't be out in the sun.
No. That's why I don't have babies.
And that's just kind of my point. Maybe I don't know, man. It's just not a good look in my opinion. I'm staying on that. I'm not going to move on that because it's just not good. There's a potential for something really bad to happen.
I think
they should just, remove that potential.
But I still think that even if you do that, I think you're just policing how you people get in. Let me see your IDs, kind of shit. Maybe do 18, but now we're getting
18 is the move. 18 is the move, obviously. But if you do 18 and over, your insurance premiums are going to change, and that's why they're avoiding doing it. It's a whole different tier of insurance.
I mean, all
ages. You can front like maybe it's an all ages event. Hey, it's more happy go friendly go. Hey, don't worry about it. Once it's a strictly 18 and over event, it's an adult event. Suddenly there's a lot more, there's different insurance conversations being had. And honestly, just as soon as they figure out it's the gathering, their insurance must be insane in the first place.
Yeah. Because the gathering at this point has a reputation. So that's once again, it's like, don't be why are you surprised when things are happening that has always happened? It's just now that you're where was this 26 years ago or 27 years ago? Or like, hey, we should make this all ages because it's
because it used to be.
It
was a convention.
Yeah.
It was almost implied after it got out of the convention centers. I mean, it was wild at the convention centers, fucking riots and shit. But once it got to be a campground thing, it was more like. It's like a family gathering. It's like a family barbecue in the woods or something,
Yeah. But
then it gets bigger and more wild and has a certain reputation of being wild. attention whores go there to, really flex their attention whore nature.
Clickbait, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about the fucking influencers. I'm talking about straight up juggalos who are fucking attention whores, I mean, it's grown into a thing where people go there to do outrageous things and see outrageous things.
Whoop, whoop.
So should it be all ages if it's grown into that? I mean, I understand where it started. I wanted to go when I was 14 years old. So I get it. I wanted to go when the first gathering, I wanted to go to that shit so fucking bad. They were talking about those ICP seminars and the secret seminar, like some mind-blowing shit was going to be dropped. You know how bad I wanted to go there for that shit?
Oh, trust me. I mean, man. I did as well, like to the point where I would watch YouTube videos.
Performance or is that the second gathering?
The second performance. It had to be the second gathering because 99 was the first gathering, and they just announced on the Amazing Jackal album that there's going to be a Dark Lotus. It could be. I don't know. I'm not deep in that lore, the gathering lores.
I think it's 2000 was the first gathering.
It had to be. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, because they had experienced 99 Woodstock first.
Oh man. But yeah.
Google it.
I'm looking. Oh my god, what the hell is this AI mode? Get out of here. Not interested. Yeah, 2000, July 21st and 22nd, 2000. But yeah, man. So I get it. I understand people. We met the hooligans at the gathering, and they were like fucking 15, 16, 17 years old and shit. I've seen the hooligans grow up. Like, I get it.
Honestly, like I wouldn't mind like a 15, 16, 17, those kind of like babies, toddlers. Like you're in like 5, you're in that pubescent area. Like you shouldn't be going.
It's a tough conversation, man. I get it. It's something that I think needs to be talked about, because if it, I don't know, I really do see something bad happening eventually if something isn't done.
I feel like anytime you have a gathering or a group of people, mass group of people coming together, it's always that potential. And honestly, if you look at it, there's a lot of like mini disasters that goes on, but it's just like
every music festival, there's a bunch of mini disasters that are covered up and hidden and shit. It's a miracle the gathering has been as clean as it has been. You know what I mean? Like, because I mean, shit, pretty much every music festival has some crazy shit that gets kind of low key covered up. The gathering doesn't really have as much of that. The gathering has the opposite, almost like incidents that get blown out of proportion that didn't even really happen, like fentanyl gun guy.
Oh yeah.
That shit didn't even happen. That was like some fabrication or something.
No, it's always with fentanyl.
So like, I don't know. That shit's weird. Like we have the opposite. We have like fake shit that didn't even really happen that sounds outrageous, and other festivals have shit that's like completely like hushed up, like fucking Lost Lands with the drunk guy driving over the vendors that one fucking night. Boy, was that hushed up.
Venom 4, whoop whoop. I'm still excited, but I definitely feel like there's already people turning on this gathering. Like we haven't really got full announcements yet. Like we don't even know what's expecting here. Like the people playing on the mini stages is like those are easily avoidable. And I don't really care. Maybe because this is my 7th one and I just like going, and I just like at this point it's like I'm just gonna go to see my people.
As long as my people's there, I want to go for the vibes, but unfortunately, man, I can't 100% say that the vibes are gonna be good this year. A lot of things are pointing to the vibes being not so great this year.
That's if we're already right here. We're here, and there's never been full announcements, and everybody's starting to get their letters and stuff like that, and all of a sudden it's like, the vibes are down, which okay, like I'm still going. I want to check this. I'm excited for the location and how the setup in a new location. That's what I'm excited about. That'll add some freshness to it. And I'm actually staying on the grounds the whole time this time. I'm not going to go out and get like a hotel or Airbnb.
Well, I think it's going to be really rough for the people that are trying to come and go as they please. It's not going to be nearly as easy.
Mm-mm.
It's not, you know, you don't have a 15-minute drive, right? Like, and pull right up, easily park, just walk right in. That's not happening anymore, man. You got
the Airbnb
spot.
The Airbnb where
walking down that mile rocky road. Good. Yeah, it's not going to be nearly as easy.
No, and we actually don't know what the setup is like. So it's like I'm getting there Monday. That's my plan. So I at least have a day to look and be like, all right, like how this is going to be like. Because apparently this is going to be just like the Supa, where it's like from the parking lot to where everybody's camping is a distance.
Yeah, and it's a rocky road. It's rough terrain. People are going to be bottoming out with their RVs. People are almost certainly going to get stuck on that road, and then there's going to be a fucking bottleneck effect.
Godly.
I already foresee a lot of
hey, you know what, Humble?
Shit. I'm not even trying to be a negative Nelly. I'm just.
It sounds like you're trying to be a negative Nelly, and I'm trying to bring some positivity.
We can call this episode Negative Nelly Humble. It's fine.
Because hey, I'm trying to put some positive vibes.
I'm not going to sugarcoat shit though. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's all good when I'm seeing a lot of fuck shit that is like direct reasons why I'm probably not going to go this year.
Oh,
I've already said it.
You did.
The only way that I go is if Psychopathic directly reaches out to me and they're like, Humble Among, will you perform at the gathering? Will you do this at the gathering? If they ask me, I will do it because I'm not going to let Psychopathic down. But
of course not.
If I'm not invited, I'm not going because it's just too much stress. Dude, that spot is hot, Josh.
I know. I talked to
this guy was under surveillance for multiple years and had his fucking spot blown up by the feds, not by local police or anything.
The feds,
my guy.
Oh, so it's perfect.
He snitched. That spot is hot, bro. If Juggalos think that this is a safe private property and there's not going to be undercovers, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Hey,
I'm sorry they tricked you. Type B.
I was talking.
That spot is hot. Be careful.
Be careful.
Going this year,
spot is hot.
Very fucking careful. There's going to be police inside the gathering, undercover, almost certainly, and the spot coming in is not going to be easy. It's not going to be.
This is the reason why the gathering just needs to stay in Ohio.
Yes, it should have stayed in Ohio. They bro. They loved us there.
Here's the thing, and that's not. So that sounds like Juggalos need to move into Thornsville, right? Take over the local government and make sure that the gathering never leaves.
Here's what people don't understand. It's the fire marshal, really, largely that.
I know.
It's not because of the fire lanes. People always are like referencing the fire lane shit. It's not because of the fire lanes. It's because of fucking Big Silva. That stupid ball of duct tape.
What?
Fucked it up. People don't even realize that's the reason. So
Big Silva.
Let me drop knowledge on you. I've dropped this knowledge before, but let me drop knowledge on y'all.
All right, yeah.
Fucking Big Silva was set on fire or exploded at the Big Silva thing last year. That got the fire marshal's attention. That got the exploding ring match at JCW shut down. That started the whole duct tape ball rolling that ended up growing into being a Big Silva-sized problem that fucked us up with either the fire marshal not wanting us there, the fire marshal fucking up the insurance prices by not wanting us there, or just it's straight up exploding porta potties. Let's just be straight
one of those two things. Oh man.
From what I understand, that Big Silva thing really got the fire marshal hot. Pardon the stupid pun. That fire marshal was really a dickhead. But keep in mind, just that previous year, that Lost Lands burn ban was in effect, where I remember that. A whole music festival of 70,000 people were not allowed to smoke or light anything on fire. This was not allowed. This was not allowed. You know what I mean? I couldn't smoke weed at that festival. I did not light flour on fire for 4 fucking days.
That's hard.
For me, that's real hard.
I probably could do it.
I was able to vape. My homegirl Carissa had fucking a bunch of dabs and the electric dab pins. So take hefty dabs and shit. But
oh, you rangered up then. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, shouts out the Rangers.
But I don't know. I'm excited. I'm still excited. We'll see. I'm hoping. I don't know. I'm just hoping. I'm playing.
I hope it's a great time. I'm legit hope there's no issues, but I'm just warning people. There's a potential to be a lot of fucking issues.
Stupid shit. You know what? And that should like this is again ICP trying to like go to a different location. I remember Oklahoma City. Our Oklahoma City fucking sucked because of all the fucking presents and stuff like that.
Hey, that's exactly what this is gonna be, Josh. They left Legend Valley to go to Oklahoma. You're like, fuck, all right, let's just go.
Well, back. they wanted to go
left
west
again to do the Supa, and they're like, nah, fuck, let's just
I don't know, fuck it. Yeah. Well, you know.
Well, they were gonna go to Crystal Forest too. They were gonna go back to Legend. Nelson Ledges.
And COVID happened.
Yeah, COVID happened. Nelson, apparently the Nelson Ledges guy is still online being like, hey, you guys can come here.
Hey, that'd be great. A new location, but Ohio and still pretty chill.
Well, they did Nelson Ledges way back.
Yeah, I think that's the third. I think the first campground they did.
Yeah, I think it might be actually the legit first one.
Yeah, I think they wanted to celebrate that year there.
But yeah, I do just want everyone to be safe though, because that's why I'm talking about this stuff, because there's a potential for people to get, their lives fucked up, get arrested for some stupid shit trying to have fun in the middle of the woods.
But luckily, you're gonna have that problem coming in because you're probably gonna get targeted just because having the ICP shit. Because I remember my first memory of the Legend Valley one was driving up there and people getting fucked with by the cops as I was coming in. So, in Missouri
Valley,
yeah. So the first year they were there, right? This is when the FBI was really fucking them, right? On my way to that gathering, the 2014 gathering at Legend Valley, I kept seeing cars being pulled over. I was seeing like a bunch of jungalows with cops pulled over and going through their shit. I was like, damn, that sucks.
They hella chilled out since then.
Hella chilled out. Yeah.
Since I've been going to Legend Valley since 21, I've literally never seen any cops like fucking with people. Like, yeah, same for Lost Lands. You see more cops inside the gathering.
Yeah, they're having a good time. The best time.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Well, anyway, I just hope everybody is safe. Ultimately, I just hope everybody is safe because this is a spot that doesn't necessarily want juggalos, and Ohio wants juggalos. So,
well, that's what. Yeah, it's the Mecca now, but we'll see.
Except for the fire marshal, I don't think
the fire marshal hates us, and maybe you know what? I'm hoping that when we're gone this year, they can really see an economic impact in that little area, and sometimes that makes people change their mind when that money's not coming in that year, right?
But here's the thing. Oh yeah, but they still have festivals that not every festival was priced out. Like obviously Lost Lands, that's the king of Legend Valley. Like Lost Lands is the biggest festival they got, so they still have festival. There's another one that didn't move. Fuck. I forget the name of all these different festivals, but there was the Gathering and one other festival were the two that were priced out. And it was like a similarly sized festival as the Gathering. So you must assume it must be they were just priced out on a certain level.
Or they purposely priced them out like it's like an offer like, look, I will jack the price so much like you're not gonna do it.
Well, I don't think Steve Trickle would do that to the
No, I don't think
he legit seems like he's bummed that we're not there. It seems like he's legit bummed.
I think, yeah, I'm
Trickle
bummed.
Says he's pulling up to the fucking to this gathering.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
do that.
Oh man, that would be dope. And be like, oh man, I don't have to worry about the porta potties this time. I can actually enjoy myself. I could just gather. Oh, okay.
Roll around on his little Scotty D from Fago Lovers one wheel gimmick that I see both of those motherfuckers on the gathering. Those are like the only two people I think allowed to have those things is Scotty D and fucking Steve Trickle.
Okay. Actually, so I got my rejection notice on Wednesday.
Yeah, you want to read that? I'm so
Yes.
curious, bro.
Okay, so do you want to read what I wrote out?
Yes.
This is pretty much the day after we had our conversation. We were like, you fucking should do it. Right? And I was like, fuck it, whatever.
You sent an email?
I sent an email. I just called it movie screening. Because the idea is like, I just want to see if I can screen a movie in the movie tent. Kind of thing. Like it's almost like the infancy of this idea that I'm trying to do. So I go, hello, I'm Joshua Klein. I run the Juggalo Movie podcast called Whoops Up, Whoops Down. I would like to inquire about having a screening at the movie tent. It sounds super professional, I do. I would like to have the screening of The Room, which looking back, I should have never picked The Room. I wanted to pick something else, but I was like, The Room, just like whatever. The Room.
You maybe should have left it open-ended as far as what the movie was.
Yeah, I figured he might want to know right away.
Yeah.
And it's my first time emailing him, so I don't know exactly what he's looking for.
And honestly, Jump Steady's the kind of dude that might appreciate the goofiness that is The Room. He might know about The Room and might.
They actually have shown The Room at the gathering multiple times.
See, I would not be surprised by that.
So it's like I would like to screen The Room where we can watch the film and then discuss it afterwards. I have the film, so I can bring my own equipment. I just need the movie tent. I want to bring Jugs in having a good time talking about films. If this idea goes well, I would like to do a Juggalo film festival. Like I want to this is the end goal now. It's like I want to make a Juggalo film festival where we can celebrate and watch Juggalos making film, art, stuff like that in that form. Yeah. Juggalos always can't be musicians, all right? There's other forms that we can do. So I say, here's my link to my channel to see over 50 videos I've done over the year. So it's like I even linked them to the channel. I was like, thank you for consideration. Joshua Klein, P.S. If you need someone to run a ship at the movie tent, I would love to help with that. Like I even throwing I will even work at the movie tent. Like I love movies so much that I would even sit there and do it for you.
Work the shift that Manny isn't working.
yeah. Because it's like I even had an idea. Like maybe this year when we get the schedule, I pick hey, Whoops Up, Whoops Down. I'll be in. Watch this movie. Come watch it with me. We can discuss it afterwards. Because sometimes they have bangers, and I'm like, hell. I mean, Godzilla minus one. A lot of good
movies in that tent. Actually.
Godzilla minus one was an awesome experience at the gathering.
I always want to go in there and sit down and actually spend some time watching a movie, but the most I ever do is just go in there and say what up to Manny real quick, and then I'm out.
It's pretty cool. It's you got people walking in and out, so it's like to me, it's like I would do it for a movie I've already seen. So I'm not worried about trying to get when I see a movie for the first time, I don't want talking. I don't want to be bothered. I want to be locked.
I need to be locked in, bro. I know exactly what you mean. Bro, I remember. Oh man, I got a funny story real quick. I remember watching No Country for Old Men one time with a bunch of the homies, and it was it's a bunch of the homies in a room smoking blunts and shit, type of party atmosphere, right?
That's not that movie,
bro. I was so fucking autistically mad about it. Fucking shut up, everybody. Rewinding it.
Tommy Lee Jones is killing the scene. God damn it!
Rewinding fucking No Country for Old Men.
This is the Coen brothers.
This is a quiet scene. No one talk. He's being quiet.
Yeah, you have a room with the people
fucking investigating the fucking the massacre. He comes up on the bag and shit.
Before you say anything, I only seen the opener of No Country for Old Men.
Oh shit! Okay. I won't. It's all quiet scene that I was really hot.
It's the Coen brothers. I love Coen brother films. I'm gonna get to it. I mean, I'm pretty pissed off that I haven't watched it.
It's a great movie. It's one of their best.
Okay, so Wednesday. This Wednesday.
Wait. Sorry to interrupt again. Which Coen movies have you seen? I have to. I'm dying. I gotta know.
I mean, Big Lebowski.
Yeah, great movie.
Raising Arizona.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic.
It's pretty fun. And Nicolas Cage, just a young Nicolas Cage, is pretty interesting before he gets all goofy.
And subdued Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Remarkably subdued Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, classic.
That was my ex-wife's favorite film because she liked the folk bluegrassy person. So he's like, oh, love that movie. And it's like Othello, or no, it's the Odyssey.
The Odyssey,
yeah. I actually got to pull the filmography up because there's a lot of movies. There's some
seen Blood Simple?
Blood Simple's the one I want to see. It's on my queue all the time.
You like that. Blood Simple and No Country for Old Men are very similar in my opinion.
Fargo, I love
good too, yeah.
Fargo. I love Fargo. Let's see here, the Coen brothers. We're gonna look them up real quick because like I've seen a lot of their films.
Yeah, you got to see No Country for Old Men. That's a great movie. Have you seen Burn After Reading?
No, I saw the True Grit remake.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen a lot of the newer Coen Brothers shits. There's one that I missed somehow altogether. A Simple Man, I think it's called. I somehow missed The Simple Man altogether.
Oh, I didn't see A Serious Man. I was supposed to.
Serious Man is great. That's a great movie.
I was supposed to watch that in film school, but I think I skipped a day.
No, that's a great one.
Screening.
That was really
Bird After Reading. I always see the Brad Pitt meme when he's just. I remember that movie when that was coming out.
From Burn After Reading, yeah.
Yeah, The Lady Killers.
Yeah, that's their worst movie, I think. I've never seen that. I think
didn't see that one, but I remember it coming out. Fourth Country to a Man, Brother Where Art Thou, Raising Arizona, True Grit. Why is Bad Santa on here? Like they didn't.
Why is Bad Santa on there? They didn't.
Did they produce it? I watched Bad
Santa's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but
no, yeah, it's the first time I heard "fuck stick" for the first time as a kid. I never heard that term until somebody told me. Like I'm watching that movie. Like,
Bad Santa, introducing "fuck stick" to your
lexicon. Oh yeah, that's pretty great.
Fuck stick, hell yeah, dude.
Okay. I got the full list. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Incredibly Cruel didn't. Okay, all right. This is the ones I've seen: Raising Arizona, Fargo, Big Lebowski, Oh Brother Without Thou, True Grit. Inside Llewyn Davis is the film I wanted to see. Hail Caesar. I remember I was going to see it, but I heard bad things about it, so I didn't watch Hail Caesar.
Isn't Hail Caesar directed by George Clooney though?
No, he's in it.
Oh, I thought Clooney directed that shit for some reason.
No, it was directed by the Coen brothers.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Huh. The Ballad of the Buster Scruggs is a
that's like their Western anthology thing that they did for Netflix.
Yes. See, the Joel, one of the brothers, he made the Tragedy of Macbeth, the black and white Denzel Washington film
for Apple. I haven't seen that shit.
I haven't seen it because it's on Apple, and that I wanted to see that movie so badly. It looks so good. It looks so good. And then Ethan has made 2 new films. There's the Drive Away Dolls, which is kind of like a Pulp Fiction kind of thing. There's like something in a briefcase. Wanted to see that one. And then Honey Don't is also directed by Ethan, which is kind of like it's called. Oh, I guess it's a Drive Away Dolls and Honey I Don't are kind of like noir lesbian films.
Huh.
Yes.
So they've split up like the Safdie brothers a little bit or something.
A little bit. It seems like recently they haven't worked together, which I mean, the last time they worked together was 2018. It looks like Joel has a movie he's coming out with. It's called it's American Gothic film produced and written by Joel, and it's called Jack of Spades. There's no release date to it, so who knows what that is. But big fan of the Coen brothers. I haven't seen all of them.
Where were we going before we got completely derailed on the No?
We were talking about my rejection letter.
Yes, thank God. Oh my God, thank God
you asked about this. Is why this is
like I am.
Well, this is why we set this so early so that we can just go in tangents. That's why I like this show.
Yeah, all right. That's why it's important to do the show this way so we can go on these tangents.
Yes. Okay. So he emailed me back. It's very short, but I like the answer back though. It says, first of all, he called me Josh. I have called myself Joshua. It's a pet peeve of mine. I have put Joshua so many times in documents. People still call me Josh. Whatever. Rob, I forgive you for that already. Like it's Joshua.
Just call him Robert. Just start calling him Robert, dude.
We're kind of already doing something similar with the Shaggy B Movie Club. So that to me was cool that I like. He already told me that, hey, Shaggy's doing that movie theater thing like he did last year, this year, which I'm like, cool, because I'm not missing that this year. That's awesome.
And they're making it more of an official thing, it sounds like, too, because it was kind of like we're doing this one of these nights type of thing. If you know,
yes.
You know. I don't even think it was on the schedule like that.
It was on the schedule.
Oh, it was on the schedule? Okay.
They did announce it. Yes. Yeah. And the reason why we didn't think about going was that was the same time as JCW Shangomania 2. That night 2 was that one. And also that night when they played that, you were supposed to be on stage that day, night during that time. So actually, because you didn't play that night, I did sneak in and I did see it. And I was like, wow, this is fucking cool. So that got me excited. Like, hey, that's exciting. Okay. We don't like to run mini B movies as not everyone enjoys them. Take care. So that made me, B movies.
They do show a lot of B movies. That's not even.
Okay. I'm like, ooh. All that means is like, I'm going to be film snobbish about this now. Oh, B movies? What if I say, hey, Rob, I want to do a screening of The Godfather. What's up? Like, hey, now everybody's seen The Godfather. I want to screen it there because one of my favorite movies.
It's almost like he was like, here's a legitimate reason to turn down your idea, but here's a bonus reason just in case it wasn't enough.
Shaggy's already doing this gimmick, and we don't do a lot of B movies. I'm like, okay, cool. But
they do a lot of B movies. There's tons of B movies every year.
I was just trying to figure out where his headspace was, and I got it a little bit. So I'm like, okay, cool. All right. So next year I'm gonna type up. All right. So you got the room.
Isn't Shaggy's gimmick called Shaggy's B movie? Something, isn't it? In the title?
Whoop, can't spells.
We don't like to do a lot of these B movies, but
we're gonna do it. Yeah. Pretty much, Rob was just like, "This is gimmick infringement."
Yeah, I mean that's really what it comes down to. Is it's too close to
which is fine. I didn't think they would do that again, but then I think Shaggy had a great time doing it, and
he's been wanting to do that for his Patreon or whatever on the Shaggy Show. He keeps teasing that he's going to do these commentary Patreon fucking streams that he's never done. So I think it's an excuse for him to actually do that shit.
And and then Rob does it with him too. So it's just like Rob's like, no. Like we already got it.
Rob does it with him?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's why he's like, yeah, that's our gimmick.
No gimmick infringement.
Yeah, no thanks. I didn't realize Rob did it with him. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. When I went in there, I wasn't expecting Rob to be there, but he was there.
People don't like B movies, Josh, except for when we watch them. Okay.
Pretty much. So I actually saved it in my notes. It's gonna be in my notes forever. I'm gonna keep that because that's pretty cool.
Hey,
but I'm gonna try.
It's like I said, it's honestly the sign of that you even got the turn down. You know.
Yes, and I'm gonna try next year. What's a new flavor?
And that's what I was also gonna say. I think I said it last time, but you could do the Juggalo film festival as like a live stream.
Yes, so
you know what I mean? You could do that virtually and still like kind of accomplish that.
So what my thinking was, maybe I don't do the first time doing the film festival. Like I would want to have it already established before trying to get it at the gathering. Make it more of a name first on my own before I try to put it at the gathering. So yeah,
so you should do it as a live stream of some kind, or try to set up an event somewhere to do it.
Yes. So I will probably
put it together. I guess theoretically you could rent out a movie theater type beat and just
I could,
right?
Could. And I think the reason why I'm thinking about going to Twitch is so that could help me establish that part of it too, because I can do it on a Twitch live stream and we can watch that stuff without a lot of hoopla about copyright over there. I can do a little more stuff over there.
They're a little bit, it's weird because there's sometimes they're more lenient with certain things and a little bit more strict with certain things because they'll block out some music stuff, because I've been doing some music streams over there. They'll block out, if the song's too big, they will just straight up block it out, which YouTube, they'll demonetize you, but they won't like silence it and shit.
I don't really care about making money off of it, honestly. So they can demonetize me all they want.
They might silence like portions of your stream for replays.
It's something I'm thinking about. I think the film festival thing is probably going to be a 2027 journey. Like, let my 2026 be going back to school, because when I start school again, probably have more time. Might have less time. I don't know, but it's something I'll probably think about in 2027. But yes. So that was pretty cool. I like that a lot. That got me back, and it's just kind of like, we don't like to do a lot of B movies. I'm like, hey, now, I saw that movie list, my guy. Yeah. There's a lot of B movies on there. And The Room is one of the, what if I find out the movie that they're going to roast is The Room? Like,
that would be crazy.
I'll be like,
at that point, you have to feel a certain type of way, I would think.
I'll be like, hey,
at that point, I think you just show up and just add alternate commentary over them.
You're tearing me apart, Rob. Okay. All right. I got my mom here. She's ready to get back on the screen. We'll talk about her journey.
Hey, what's up, moms? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hating life.
Hating life, you said?
Yes. So I had this surgery done on April 28th. And for everybody to know, it was a gastric sleeve where they went in and took 90% of my stomach out. Whew. Yeah. So the first couple weeks was just liquids. Just liquids. Then it went to like pudding, jello, like soft stuff. And I could blend it, which I was not going to be a blender eating baby food type stuff. So I suffered. Now I'm just on mushy food. It sucks. I was yelling at Josh yesterday. I want some meat. Just give me a burger. I won't eat the bread.
Yeah, so I have a nickname around here.
Yes, the warden. Boy, he locks me down like crazy.
Yeah, there's a list of foods that she can have, like, and exactly how she would have it. She's like, yeah, it says I can have chicken. And I'm like, it says shredded chicken breast. I'm like, that's not what we're having right now. Like,
are you going to be able to eat more solid stuff as your stomach heals, or?
I'm hoping. I go back to the doctor on the 17th of June to get what my next phase is.
Well,
but
good luck to you. Positive vibes to you. Continued positive vibes to you, because I know. I mean, there's this whole, what is it? It's not the deer tick. What's the tick that gives you the meat allergy thing?
Oh,
Have you heard about this?
There's a tick that gives you like meat.
There's a
tick basically like, hey,
tick, the Lone Star tick, it's called, and I forget what the disease is, but you get allergic to red meat, and you can't eat red meat.
That'd be the Lone Star tick.
Yeah, thank you, EC.
Lone Star tick. EC got locked down.
That's been on my mind a lot lately, because I just pulled a tick off my side after coming home from work the other day, and I was like, I don't remember having a tick on me since I was a kid.
Oh, there was a day where I had a tick on me and I didn't even know. And I happened to like look down, like, oh God, there's a tick on me. How to get that shit off of me? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're supposed to be really bad this year. But positive vibes to you, moms, because yeah, I know it's got to be miserable having to just eat baby food essentially.
I told Joshua, I said, I just want to eat. I just want a steak.
We could have them blend a steak.
So hungry.
The worst part about it is that we'd be eating out and she'd be coming in and be like, gave me the steak face. She's like, like I had brisket the other day. I'll have like Chinese. She's just like, oh. There's one time she wanted something and I ended up getting it for dinner. Like she's like, I want this thing. I was like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. So I had it.
Great idea, Mom. I'm gonna go eat that.
Right. And then he got my favorite pizza. And I was like, oh, I just want to eat the topping of the pizza, right? Because these foods are kind of bland. I just want my taste buds to, open back up again.
Yeah.
He gave me this tiny sliver piece of bacon.
It's the tiniest thing.
I mean, it was so tiny. It was tinier than a dime. I'm like, what the hell is this?
It's not on the list, so I had to.
Bite-sized little baby piece of bacon.
Right.
This bacon bit.
Yeah, a little bacon bit. There you go. Good little taste of little bacon right there. So she hasn't really done a lot of stuff. So she's been, go tell Humble what you've been super obsessed about lately.
Oh my God. So I like documentaries.
Me too.
I love documentaries. So Netflix put this documentary out, The Crash.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that. I saw a YouTube video about some of this.
Okay. So I watched it
Multiple times.
And then there's 3 other documentaries about the same thing.
Okay. So this is like the YouTube video I saw about it was on some like, this is some stuff that's not in the documentary thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I should maybe watch some of this later after I watch it.
They had something on a YouTube channel called Long Crime Network, and they have multiple showings of, I don't even want to say her name because I don't want her to have stardom, but the killer, the driver. So I got
for those
hooked in
that don't know, it's the situation is a girl
in Ohio
got into a car crash with her boyfriend and his friend in the car.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody died except for her, and the idea is that she essentially planned this whole thing.
Well, I mean, when you watch it, Humble, there's no way that couldn't have been intentional. You're going 100 miles an hour into a brick wall and never break.
Yeah, and they didn't find them for like over an hour or something after the crash.
Yeah,
crazy shit.
Yes, because it was on an industrial park.
Yeah.
And it's rural. Almost. It's kind of rural Ohio too. It's kind of like it's out there in Ohio as the big cities, but when you go to those smaller towns, it's small as shit.
Oh,
and
it's definitely heavily rural.
So there's actually a segment on the called Mean Girls Kills on HBO Max that have an episode on Mean Girl Murder. Sorry, I corrected. I listened to a podcast that went over it. It's fascinating.
I went down a rabbit hole.
She did.
I'm trying to get Emily to watch that. I'm going to try to get her to watch that today.
This Wednesday is the Michael Jackson verdict case that they're going to go through. I'm super
Netflix, right?
I'm super excited about that because I know a lot of people are upset about it. I'm like, hey man, like this is going into detail in the court and like really what's going on, because I remember that. I was alive in 2004 when that happened. I remember listening to the radio, listening to the verdict. But, after seeing Return to Neverland, I want to revisit that verdict again because, Returning to Neverland really painted my image of Michael in a different way. Definitely.
Yeah, I've still never even seen that. I still haven't seen the
Return to Neverland?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's a hard watch. The reason why it's hard because they like the boys tell
so much stuff about like discrediting them.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. That whole Michael Jackson thing is such a a sordid affair because there's the whole conspiracies that they were trying to take him down and all that stuff. And I don't know. I'm definitely curious. I'll probably watch this verdict thing because I don't know.
I like court cases and stuff like that. Like you get, they got some juror people to be in it and stuff like that. And
Netflix is a slippery slope though, because there's some stuff on there that I really like, but then there's some other documentaries I've seen that I'm just like, this is just straight up propaganda. This isn't even accurate.
No,
that Waco documentary is insane.
Oh man, yes.
They just straight up lie. They just straight up lie in that documentary. It's crazy.
See, and then you asked me what I was watching. We finished. I was watching 2 different 90 Day Fiance shows. I mean, like my partner got me really into them, and the tea was so great. So now we're watching the main show, the 90 Day Fiance, and it's fascinating. Just fascinating how people date. And then we went to a rabbit hole on last Sunday about Jerry Springer.
Oh yeah.
There was two different documentaries about Jerry Springer, and how that show was run and stuff like that. And I was just like,
yeah, I think I've seen one of those. I think one of them's on Netflix.
One's Netflix, and then there's a show on HBO, Hollywood Demons. That
we're watching that shit too.
Yeah, so we just so I came home from watching Mandalorian and Grogu, and I found out my partner and my mom were watching the Power Rangers episode. I was like, hold on now, why are you watching that episode before me?
Yeah,
I was upset because that Power Ranger one was fascinating as well.
Yeah,
there's a great one about the Von Erichs.
We just watched that yesterday.
Oh, that's so good.
Good.
I've been talking about that for weeks on the show.
Oh yeah, and I had to explain Kiki about wrestling stuff. I was like, yeah, this was happening and stuff like that. And
have you seen the Iron Claw movie?
Oh yeah, I cried.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. It's so sad watching that documentary though. Like the fact that they cut Chris out of the movie. And he was the one that felt like he didn't belong in the family in the first place.
Yeah,
that shit's fucking heartbreaking because
it was. And here's the thing: I watched the Dark Side
of his worst fears, and like, oh my god.
So the Dark Side of the Ring, I watched that Von Erich one as well. That's where that's where I learned about the curse.
Yeah.
And that Dark Side of the Ring is great.
Yeah, also great. It's a 3-part watch. You should watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode, then watch the movie, and then watch the Hollywood Demons episode. I think the
Hollywood Demons did a great job, and I think I had to explain to Kiki. I was like, all right, the reason why the movie did it, it's like they're only allotted a certain amount of time. The director felt like Mike and Chris's life were so similar in a lot of ways that it's just best just to make them one to make it a cleaner film. Like if you have,
and I get it, like their whole concept was, it's almost unbelievable all this death, but
yes,
it really did happen. That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, especially because we're in the Iron Claw. They showcase 3 brothers, right? I mean, Jack is the first brother that dies, and you see David and then Carrie, and the way that Carrie is even portrayed is different in the movie. But somebody who enjoys film a lot, I understand when I'm watching a film and this is based on a true story, I'm not taking it as they're taking everything out of reality. I know there's they have to movie it up to tell a story, and I think seeing what Mike went through and then see Chris go through it, it almost would feel repetitive. I understood. Maybe, but Chris is, hey, what's up, Taffy? Whoop whoop.
Hey, whoop whoop. Good morning.
Chris is just harder. And they should have kept Chris in the film because he's the one that wanted to be in Von Erich the most. He like Mike was kind of forced into it. Chris'
story arc is so compelling too because of the whole taking steroids when he was young and not being as big as them, and like he's arguably got one of the more compelling story arcs. It's kind of crazy they would want to cut that out,
right? Especially how the way the movie ends. When the movie ends, when you go into that like heaven situation where all the brothers get together and Kevin gets to see like kind of his brothers being back together, and I think it's right after I think it's when Kevin sees his sons being brothers, and he's like, "Hey, what's wrong, Dad?" And he's like, "I used to have brothers," and the kids go, "Well, you can be our brother." I was like, "Oh, that's so good." It's good writing.
EC said, I lived that era. They wrestled at the Sportatorium here a couple of miles from the hood. Did you ever go to the Sportatorium, EC? I'm sure I've asked.
Did you watch a show? I mean, like, I think the Hollywood side, the Hollywood Demons really showcase how big of a deal the Von Erichs were. Like they were Texas born, they're heroes, and I felt as a wrestling fan, because I would still call myself a wrestling fan, even though I don't watch wrestling a lot. I love the art form. I could get back into it in a fucking second, and I would be into it. But I just don't have much time anymore. I thought they did a really good job to show. And then having MJF, the MJF in there was fascinating.
Yeah,
to have him
super funny. He's like kayfabing it up just a little bit, but dropping knowledge at the same time. It's pretty fucking fresh.
I think the movie could have done more with the Freebirds, because the Freebirds was such a.
That's so.
You saw him twice.
He said twice. That's so fresh. Legendary shit, dude. That's legendary.
But that was very interesting. I heard them watch the Housewife one, the Real Housewife.
Emily was so locked in with that one because that's Emily's whole shit. She loves all those Housewife shows.
One of the talking points in that show was like, Bravo used to be this boring channel. I was like, I watched Bravo before the Housewives. They were dropping knowledge on that. It was all about film history and stuff like that. Like, what? I guess that's boring to some people.
Yeah, what inside the actor studio?
Oh, dude, I love that
show before the Bravo Housewives.
Oh my god, I loved Inside the Actor Studio. I watched the Pacino one a lot. I watched the Seth MacFarlane one. I've watched Robin Williams is really good on inside the studio, actor studio, because he gets to be Robin Williams.
I love Robin Williams.
Yes,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. So one of his movies is coming back into theaters next week.
Yes.
The Birdcage with Nathan Lane.
Oh hell yeah, that's dope.
You ever seen The Birdcage?
Yeah, I've seen The Birdcage. It's a dope movie.
I love it.
Have you ever seen oh my god, Dix the Musical? I think it's called.
I needed to see Dix the Musical. I wanted to because Nathan Lane is in there. That one.
Yeah, boy, is it good. Boy, is that a funny movie.
That was the movie that I was trying to circle in. There's certain movies that get on my radar, and I'm like, I'm looking for them, and then it just passed. I'm just like, fuck.
That movie does not have a physical release, and it upsets me. That's a fucking fantastic movie. I don't understand why it doesn't have a physical release.
Yeah, I'm making him take me to the Birdcage.
Hell
and
yeah.
I've been trying not to watch it on TV so I can watch it on the big screen.
I came home
fresh viewing.
I came home from something, and she's like, I rented a movie. And I was like, you rented a movie? Like,
oh yeah.
What movie was that?
The Upside.
The Upside. That Bryan Cranston, Kevin Hart film.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that.
Well, it's on HBO Max too, or
okay.
I think so.
Now you watched it on Prime.
I watched it on Prime, but that's just because I rented it because I didn't want to get out of my bed.
Yeah.
I can't do much physically either.
So talk about the film.
So The Upside, Kevin Hart just got out of jail. He has a son, kind of a deadbeat dad type thing. And his PO told him he had to get a job or he was going back to jail. So he applied for this job. What was dude's name?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. He plays a quadriplegic. And so Kevin gets a job as his caretaker. And it's really, there are some very funny parts in it, but it's more like they helped each other to turn their lives around.
A dramedy.
Yes.
Type of thing. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you get Bryan Cranston in a starring role, and then you have Kevin Hart, which I used to be a big Kevin Hart fan, not so much anymore.
Yeah.
Have you seen the roast of Kevin Hart?
No. But I heard that Cat Williams really laid into him.
Yeah,
and I've heard about the racism jokes and the George Floyd jokes, and
yeah, I guess Shane, there were some that he skipped over. I'm really curious what the ones he was like, yeah, that's not going to work if they didn't like that one. I wonder what the fuck he skipped over.
Yeah, because I've been on like a YouTube journey about the Drake Iceman stuff and how the reaction. I haven't heard it. I was just listening to what people were saying about it. And I'm just like, oh, it's just the same shit. Okay, cool. And then yesterday I heard that Jay-Z popped off, and I was like, so now I'm like, hey,
what happened with Jay-Z? Something happened
Jay-Z
with
dissed back. Like apparently Drake dissed Jay-Z.
Oh, we got some beef. We got some new rapper beef brewing.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z.
Drake didn't have enough from Kendrick.
So
get spanked some more. Hold on a second. I got to get the Red Bull. My mouth is like so dry. I'll be right.
So dry. Okay, so we'll full screen, Mom. Go ahead. This is your time to shine.
Okay, so I like to revisit old movies.
Yeah.
From in the past.
That's what I like to do.
So I watched Patch Adams, which was another.
When did you watch Patch Adams?
One day when I was just laying in the bed.
And then you had a weird, not a weird, but you had a you went down a rabbit hole with like lawyer films. Like you were watching a lot of that.
Of what?
Like the dramas with the courtrooms and racism and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You were watching Lincoln Lawyer.
Burning Mississippi, The Ghost of Mississippi,
Oh, that's a good movie. That's a great movie.
Yeah, and I love what's that movie's name?
My favorite whoop is the second whoop because it's usually the louder and more prolonged one.
Yep. That's my favorite too. Woo woo.
Yeah, there you go. You understand.
Or Mom's case. Woo woo.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about that.
After all, it's the second whoop that makes it a whoop whoop.
Yeah. You could just go woo woo, but it's like woo woo. You need that in the gathering. I love that.
If it's just one whoop, whoop.
Oh, I know the name of the movie.
That's under whooping.
Under whooping. And we don't under whoop over here, man.
We only over whoop.
Over whoop. When in doubt, over whoop.
Hey, Humble, the movie was called A Time to Kill. Had Matthew McConaughey in it.
Oh, I've heard of that. That's another courtroom drama type thing, right? Yeah.
It's about a black man who kills 2 white boys for
I
raping
might have
his
seen
daughter.
this way back. I think I might have seen that on HBO like way back. Like when
it's one of those 90s films, man.
Yeah, I probably did see that back in the day.
Yeah, I do like those type of movies as well. Yeah, I get
I
down
like some courtroom drama stuff too.
Yeah,
definitely.
I get down some rabbit holes sometimes where I just want. One of my favorite movies right now is The Woman King.
What is that?
So it's on Disney, and I think her name's Viola Davis.
Yes.
It's about Africa back when the slave trade was real big, and the king had his most elite warriors were women called Agojis, and she's the general, and he makes her the woman king at the end because they believed in two rulers, a man and a woman.
I'll show you the trailer real quick.
I love that movie. I've watched it so many times.
This is like this film. For me, the only reason why this film existed because of how successful Black Panther was. Because this came out in 2022. And I actually heard I didn't want to. It was weird because it was a time it came out in like a September movie. And I don't see September movies very often. September movies are not usually good, but this was a movie that came out in September that people liked. I don't think the studios knew where to put it at. All right. You see it?
I see it.
Yeah, so it came out in 2022. Viola Davis is in it. It's just it has a what is it? I forget his name. He was from Star Wars, but a lot of people liked it, and
I love it.
Viola Davis, she's a bad bitch. I mean, that's all I remember. TriStar. Oh, I love seeing a TriStar old film. But yeah, it goes way back. So she gets into these little rabbit holes, and she's gets super into movies sometimes. I'm just like, what are you watching?
He always peeks his head in my room to see what I'm watching.
One of the weird rabbit holes of movies that I get into are like movies about like isolation, like either like desert island movies or like kind of like being lost in the woods or something like that.
So you shall Send Help?
I did see Send Help recently.
Is that good? Because I'm a Raimi guy.
Yeah.
Have you seen Apex?
No, I haven't. Is that the new Predator movie?
No, it's called Apex, and it's on Netflix. It's about a woman who lost her husband, and she goes on like a kayaking adventure, and she gets hunted by another human being.
Oh, I actually think the other human being is the guy from Kingsman who played Elton John.
Yeah.
You know who that guy is?
No, I don't know. The British. I guess there's a lot of British people in Kingsman. I'm trying to think of the fella's name. The main guy in the Kingsman.
Yeah, Taron Egerton, who was rumored to be who was one time rumored to be like a new Wolverine. They're looking for the new Wolverine kind of guy. But yeah, Taron Egerton. But yeah,
that was really good too.
I actually got back into video games since I've had all this time off. I got back into playing some of the story mode games I haven't played in a while. So
I've been playing.
So
Spider-Man.
Hell yeah.
First I got back into Star Wars heavily. After the Darth Maul show, I wanted to get back into Star Wars, and there was a Star Wars game, Jedi Survival, that I haven't finished back in 23. Finished that game, had a great time, and then I was like, you know what? I had never finished Miles Morales, so I went back, played a little bit of Miles Morales, and now I'm playing Spider-Man 2, a game that came out 3 years ago. And I'm like, hey, I'm having a great time here. Like,
I still never even played the Spider-Man 2 there. I played that first one like
much
when Spider-Man 2 was coming out, I think.
It's so they actually made it bigger. The map is bigger. And they make a different so far I'm loving it. Like, I'm having a great time. They introduced the black suit in there in a way, and the way that Harry Osborn's in there, and like Miles Morales is there. I'm having a great time. And I know that Spider-Man 3 is going to come out soon, and there's a Wolverine game coming out by the same company who made the Spider-Man games. So I'm like, hey, like, I'm trying to beat this so I can play the Wolverine game.
Yeah, I might fuck with that Wolverine.
I'm not having a good time. He had me start the Stranger Things back in January, and we are still only on season 3.
Yeah,
I fell off with Stranger Things in the second season somewhere, I think.
I did too, when it originally first came out, because I get impatient waiting for the new season to come out, and then it's like, I don't care.
Yeah,
you made me wait too long.
It didn't feel as like fun as the first season did, or something. Something was missing.
No, the second season was all about laying out the framework for more. Where I think the first season is a very close-knit story where you can stop at season 1 and be happy.
Yeah,
right.
They probably didn't even know if they were going to get to make more.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
And I feel like season 2 is the way, because if you think of season 2 as a new season, like the first season's a pilot. And the second season is like, all right, we got the go ahead to make more. Let's build it. And then I think season 4 tries to bring back season 1 back into more of the continuity. Like, hey, make it more tighter after season 4. I've never seen season 5 yet. All I hear is about complaints. And I've went through the Game of Thrones disappointment. I don't know if I'm ready for another disappointment.
I mean, you don't have to revisit it at all if you don't want to.
I might revisit it when it's down the line. I was going to do it, but I don't know. I'm watching other stuff, watching anime. I'm watching other bullshit,
Arrow or somebody's putting out a box set of all of Stranger Things.
A box set? I don't remember. Oh, and you know what? We talked about it, but I did see the link about the Mr. Melvin cut.
Yes.
What I'm mad about
these motherfuckers have you buying both films to buy the Mr. Melvin cut.
That makes me mad. I'm like, I just want Mr. Melvin. Like, can I just buy? Let me just buy Mr. Melvin. That's the movie I want to see.
I'm gonna wait a little bit in the hopes that they break that setup, but I'm gonna end up pulling the trigger if I have to get this fucking movie.
Yeah, and then I have to own Toxic Avenger
2 and 3.
So I'll have Toxic Avenger 1, 2, 3, Mr. Melvin, the different cut, and I'm never gonna buy. I'm never ever going to see the 4th one again. I'm never going to see that movie again.
Might as well just get it at that point. You almost have the whole set.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have to get the 4th film.
When I was buying movies, I would have to have whole sets just to make it complete.
Yeah, you might as well. You're so close.
Like I have,
but I don't want to buy the 4th one. That movie's horrible. It's bad.
It's so great.
Yeah, like the Underworlds.
Oh, yeah, she was big in the Underworld movies, the Transformer movies. I'm just like, what are you?
I don't own any.
I haven't seen a single Underworld movie.
Really? Yeah, I got them all.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
But hey, the new Resident Evil about to come out, I'm gonna peep that out because it's from the director of Barbarian and Weapons, which I haven't seen Weapons, so I can't speak on Weapons. But Barbarian, I love.
Seen part of it. Then you made me shut it off.
I did make you shut it off. I'm like, you're not watching Weapons without me.
Yeah. We watch movies together sometimes.
Sometimes.
But I get lost in my little world.
Like I get lost in my little world too. I'm playing Spider-Man. I look up, I'm like, I've been on the game for 4 hours. Fuck.
Yeah, as far as TV stuff, I watch almost nothing. Streaming stuff is like that Hollywood Demons show I watched. Been watching a lot of Jackass because they re-uploaded all of Jackass fixed finally on Paramount Plus. Everything except for the Gumball episode, the Gumball 500 episode, I think it was called.
I used to watch racing.
Oh, it's so good. This is the best version of it that they've ever uploaded for streaming. They actually went back and took the time to make sure all the bits were included with all the original music. And there's episodes in there that I don't think I ever saw, or I just straight up don't remember seeing. So it was really fun to. I think we finished that earlier today. So
are you gonna see
pretty much all I've been watching as far as?
Are you gonna see the movie?
Oh yeah, I'll see it. I'm a Jackass completionist. I've seen every Jackass movie in the theater, so I'm definitely gonna see this.
As the fourth one was the first time going to the theater.
Oh, that's an experience. 3 is the best 3D movie I've still ever seen. To me, it's the only movie I've ever gone to see in 3D where the 3D actually fucking worked.
Let me ask you, is Bam going to be in the new one? He is?
Yes, but only in old clips.
Okay. Because I was wondering about that.
It's kind of a greatest hits thing, because what they did is, I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg here, but Johnny posted a few months ago that they were taking all of the Paramount Plus footage down so that they could fix it. And I'm assuming doing that, they went through everything. And they probably found some things that they're like, wow, we never did anything with this. Wow, we never did anything with that. And they probably started compiling things. And I think that's probably the birth of what this new project is, with what I think is supposed to be just a couple of days worth of filming for new stuff. But Bam's not in any of that new stuff. Bam doesn't want to be involved with any of the new stuff. I don't even know if they want Bam involved, honestly. So,
well, I mean, at one point, I was watching what was going on with him.
He's doing a lot better these days.
I'm glad. You said what? Because you have no idea.
No, because I watched Jackass 4 at a theater, and I just remember being, this is kind of sad.
Bam's in Jackass 4, if you look real close.
Oh, is he?
There's a couple of very small bits that he is in, if you look close. I think there's a bit with the the treadmill. There's a bit in the treadmill where they're in the warehouse, where all of them are there. If you look real close, Bam's there.
Oh wow. I think Jackass 2 is still my favorite one. I think that's the one I've laughed the most out of. But I remember watching Jackass 1 a lot. We have actually owned it, so I would play it. So I think I'm going to see this movie. Probably going to see it by myself. I don't think my partner wants to see a bunch of white guys get their nuts kicked the whole time.
Oh, why not?
Especially because of certain stunts they do, and then Jackass is
Steve-O's low-key trying to they're trying to cancel Steve-O again, dude. It's like an every fucking month thing with this guy.
Hey man, you know what? Steve ever since Steve-O played allegiance to juggalos, I just keep fucking with them. That happens when you become a juggalo.
I guess so. Poor Steve-O. You gotta get that tattoo covered up, then his life will get better.
I kind of want to watch the movie to see how many times I can see the juggalo for Jug for Life tattoo. I'm like, where is it at?
I think he's got it on his arm, right?
Yeah. So it's like, I wonder if it ever gets mentioned. Like, it has to be, probably not. But I'm like, oh man,
they ain't gonna bring that shit up unless they make fun of him for it.
Probably.
Which tattoo do they make fun of him first?
It's the one that's back with
or
his
the
face.
fucking jug tattoo in his arm?
I think the reason why I like Jackass
more embarrassing.
I think Jackass 2, I like this, like that's the last Rick Dunn. I was a Rick Dunn guy. I like Rick Dunn. That sucks, man.
Rick Dunn?
Not Rick Dunn. Ryan Dunn, yeah.
I was like, Rick Dunn. What are we talking?
That's my stepfather's name.
You're talking about goddamn Tim and Eric all of a sudden?
Father, let's make that clear.
Sorry, it's my half brother's dad.
Oh, okay.
Well,
there's also Richard Dunn from Tim and Eric. Awesome show, great job.
I have never watched that show.
Oh, it's fucked up. And then Acquired Taste, to say that
it is, and it's something that I mean we watch a lot of. I mean, I probably watched. I think you should leave 2 times now on the last 2 days. Like it's a show that kind of plays in the background, kind of thing. There's a lot of jokes I like from. I think you should leave.
Tim and Eric is different. Tim and Eric inspired a lot of this. I don't know. It's its own editing style almost.
It's absurdist, almost avant-garde to a point.
When you watch it and you see the way it's edited, you're like, oh, that's where all of this stuff came from.
I know it's the people they have on that show. I'm like, oh, I would be interested to watch that. But I know it's like when I was watching Adult Swim, that show came on. I'm like, I don't know.
It's a good show. It doesn't. I don't know if it ages very well. Emily hates it. I tried to show Emily, and she's mad when I put it on. She gets
I remember
mad.
when I was younger watching Adult Swim, and I was like, "What the hell are you watching?" He's like, "It's on network. It's on Cartoon Network."
It was. So,
I'm like, this is a little bit.
So I actually watched. You ever seen the show The Whitest Kid You Know?
Oh yeah, I love it. I just watched their movie Mars that they put out there.
So I watched the first episode, and the first. Yeah. So it's been a long time since I've watched it.
Hitler rap, right?
It's the first skit, but it's Adolf Hitler being like, "I resent." Like I used to be this hated guy, but now I'm trying to be in the culture.
I'm just rolling.
He's kicking like
I'm kicking ill bars now.
But my actually favorite skit from the episode is the Abraham Lincoln, where he's like shouting at the play. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. And on Prime, they have it uncensored, so it's like everything. I'm like, oh man. You fucked up now.
They don't have it uncensored, unfortunately. There's a bunch of their sketches that got cut out of the original version. If you want the real shit, you got to get the early DVD sets. There's mad cut out.
Oh, I mean, I'm watching it, and Kiki comes in and goes, "What are you watching?" Something I used to watch when I was a kid.
There's some really edgy shit that they cut out. There's also some ones that I'm like, why did they cut that one out? That one's not that bad.
I know. I want to get Always Sunny. Like, I want to own all those copies because, like, my favorite episode you can't watch ever again.
I've never even seen. Well, no, someone showed me a little bit of the early stuff, but I could.
Oh, the second season. The second season's all cut up because they push boundaries. They like, and then the Juggalo episode you can't even see.
Oh, there's a Juggalo episode of that show.
Yes.
I've never even.
Yes, I think I explained this to you before, but it's also so Charlie's working at a high school as a janitor, and there's a kid who paints his face like ice, like a Juggalo, like Jay. And while there's a side story where it's like the guys came up with Lethal Weapon 4 or Lethal Weapon 5, right? And they're having this argument about blackface. And Danny DeVito's super racist in that one. But I mean, Frank is a horrible character to begin with. So I'm like, this discussion I think needs to happen.
Stuff they got them to not play that episode.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why. Like they were arguing because, like, Lethal Weapon. There's Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. So like one of the guys had to play the Mel Gibson role, and somebody had to play the other role. Well, one of the guys like I went full black. It's almost like the joke from Tropic Thunder. You never go full retard, right?
Yeah.
So this one's like he went full blackface, and then halfway through the movie, they switch roles again, and one character's like, "I didn't want to do the blackface," so he was like, all of a sudden the movie changes, and all of a sudden the character's now white. You're just like, what? So funny. The show is like very racy, like very like pushes boundaries. it reminds me a lot of South Park kind of thing. It's like this show that's been going on for almost 30 years now. No one pays attention to it because it's so like cheaply made.
I love South Park.
Yeah, South Park's OG. That new season of that coming out
September.
Real soon, but September. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch very many like cartoony type shows, but I can dig some South Park.
Yeah, South Park's great.
Animation is more is the medium is not just for kids. Like it's not.
Oh, there are some that I wouldn't even let my kids watch.
Like what?
Well, I remember when you used to watch the what's it called? With the robot and the sexy lady with their boobs popping out.
Sexy lady.
It's not the only thing I'm thinking about. Robot.
Futurama.
Yes. I remember when you was very young, that was one of the ones you watched, and you're like,
what is it?
It had to be Futurama.
Futurama, right?
Futurama isn't even that bad.
No, it's pretty safe.
Really. It's pretty tame, except for like Family Guy. Like Family Guy was more like mean.
Futurama might be more tame than The Simpsons in a way.
I love Futurama. I used to watch. There's one year I watched every episode. I think I tried to watch the Hulu comeback, but I fell off, so I haven't like picked it up. I know they're still making new seasons of that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't watch too much of that.
Yeah, you got anything else to say?
No.
Have you seen Cannibal the musical yet, Josh?
You keep talking about this, and I haven't.
South Park comes up. I'm gonna bring it up.
No, it's something we'll have to watch because. You said you wanted
technically a trauma movie. You're gonna have to look past that. It's not.
Well, no, here's the thing.
Movie.
Remember, I watched it. I think I watched half the film a long time ago.
Oh, you already saw half of it?
Yes, and I was really confused. Never finished it. And maybe I'll have different eyes with it because a lot of my life has changed since I tried to watch that movie. That I could like appreciate it more because
I don't know if you weren't locked in when you saw it back then. I don't know if you're going to be locked in.
It's because I'm not a musical guy, so it's like that's a leap that I have to get over. But I mean,
it's a musical in the same way that the South Park movie is a musical.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we like their singing.
I mean, Team America World Police is a fucking.
Mom is a big.
It's the same. It's the same shit, really. It's the same thing as the South Park movie, really.
Well, I mean, Team America World Police, I would argue, is a musical as well.
Yeah. So what's the deal?
Right.
What point are you making here, Josh?
Yeah, I saw the Wicked movies. I mean, I don't know. There's certain. I don't know why. I was like, well, I think the time that I watched that, I was anti-musical to like, I'm not watching a musical. Now I'm way more lenient about stuff like that. Like, I open my eyes to more films than I have. I think it's pre-film school. I have to bring that up when I watched Cannibal the musical. It wasn't before I went to film school.
I've heard that you might have a film degree. Is that true? Do you have 2 of them? Holy shit!
I have 2.
So
and I'm trying to go for the Triple Crown. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember when he was doing his bachelor's, I used to go to the movies with him to watch these movies I would never have watched.
Do you remember some of the titles and any of the actual?
The
films?
3 Billboards.
Oh, okay. I've never seen that movie.
That's really good.
That movie.
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah. I think it won Best Picture that year. No, I think the person who started it won an award. Dinklage is in it, and his role is like, I thought he would be more in there, but Sam Rockwell comes to a character you hate,
right?
Huh?
That's based on a true story too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yes.
So.
Yes. Yeah, I had a film class that was contemporary film. So instead of getting new books and everything, it was like you're going to see a new movie every week in the theaters. Like that's your homework. And I was like, hell yeah. So we started with Mother. That was the first film we watched was Mother. And I hated Mother. And
I don't think I've seen that yet.
That's Darren Aronofsky film.
Slightly horror movie-esque.
It's not a horror film.
I see
they pictured it. They marketed it as a horror film, but it's Darren Aronofsky stroking his dick for 2 hours.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
It's like
how so? Like just how so? Like
so at the time the movie came out,
literally him on screen just fucking.
Well, it's basically it's like an old it's the Old Testament. A lot of God stuff going on, right?
Huh.
Yeah, and there's this guy who is like a poet who makes this art that makes these people lose their mind. I'm like, okay. And at the time he was dating Jennifer Lawrence when the movie was coming out.
Yeah.
So it felt like he made the main character himself and said like, oh, look at what my words are doing to people and stuff like that. And it goes through the parables of God, not God, of the early books of the Testament, Old Testament. So you have Adam and Eve, you have Cain and Abel, and then it like almost goes through a lot of that. And the movie just moves. There's not really a narrative. It just kind of happens. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a metaphor. It's a big metaphorical movie.
I thought that movie was something completely different in my brain.
Oh, well, the marketing told you something different, but when you sat and watched the movie, you're like, what the fuck? And it took me, once there was a scene where the guy's missing a rib. I was just like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Aronofsky. And we're just kind of watching like, oh, there's this parable. Oh, there's this parable. Oh, he's moving this over here. There's even a body of Christ kind of metaphor in here too, as well. Yeah. So we watched that. Girls Trip was also on one of those. That was the year that Girls Trip came out.
Girls Trip. What the fuck is Girls Trip, dude? Girls Trip.
I love that movie.
What movie is that?
Tiffany Haddish,
Regina. I'll show you.
Oh, this is a big mainstream movie or something.
Yes.
I'm very disconnected to a lot of big.
This actually movie was pretty funny. I actually liked it.
I literally don't know.
Oh,
it existed until right now.
Latifah.
Yeah, I'll show you. I don't know if this.
Are you gonna get the Girls Trip trailer?
Not the trailer.
Oh, damn it! I've literally never seen this.
It's good. I mean, Jada Pinkett Smith is in it.
See, it's times like these that I truly feel like I don't exist on this planet, and I just fell into another reality. Like, what the fuck is that movie? You just made that movie up.
So I had to watch the first chapter. The Chapter 1 was that year.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I like that movie.
Kingsman 2, which I didn't like, but I watched it on a Sunday at 10:30 at night, and I had something to drink. So it's like I
saw that movie in the theater, and I don't remember shit about it.
Yeah, Kingsman 2. There's like even like a secret weapon he used, like a tool that he has to put on somebody's vagina or something like that. I was just like, I'm not into this movie.
I was big into Mark Millar comic books, so I was definitely fucking with Kingsman, but that was definitely like on the outs of me being like, I don't know if Mark Millar is very good. Maybe he's shit.
That movie was meh. What movie we watched? Is the only reason why I watched The Killing of a Sacred Deer is because of that class.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Oh man, that's what I was like. That's why I was like, Your Girls Lathamos, you're my guy. You're my guy. Whatever movie you come out with, I'm watching
I was also trying to watch Kinds of Kindness to prepare for the show, but I just could not get it in still.
Okay,
it's on Hulu again though, so I am gonna give it another shot.
So I went to the library a couple weeks, maybe last week or whatever, and I'm checking their movie section out. They had Kind of Kindness there. I was like,
that's crazy.
They pretty much had almost all the Your Girls Lathamos film. I'm like, Magnolia.
Kind of on another tier after Begonia. I feel like that kind of lifted him up to being almost prestige level filmmaker. So
his next, I don't know. I wish Begonia had the same. I think Poor Things is really that's what people will always go to is Poor Things. Like, when I talk about Your Girls, I have to say he's the guy who made Poor Things. But I'm like, to me, it's like that's just another chip on his hat. Like, I would argue that his other films are just as great as Poor Things.
The first one I saw was The Lobster. That was my.
That was good. I love it. Mine was Dogtooth. His first Greek
Bro,
film.
I don't know if we talked about this. I started to watch Dogtooth and I could not lock in with that at all. It bored the shit out of me.
It's
So
an
that's like
interesting.
that's interesting though, because it's Dogtooth and kind of kindness that are the two that I couldn't lock in with. But every other one I fucking love.
Maybe because of like Dogtooth starts off like so like kind of normal, and
It's
then
so
the weirdness,
slow. I could not
the
lock in.
weirdness picks up. The slowness is almost like to calm your nerves down, like lead you, like, oh, I'm good, and then it goes. It builds and builds and builds and builds.
Yeah.
The only reason why I was able to watch Dogtooth is that when I was in film school, all the film guys got together and we had this idea of it was called brackets. We brought all our favorite films and we bracket them against each other and we argue why we should watch this movie. And Dogtooth was the first winner.
Okay.
And we watched it because we had a screening room and they never locked it. So we were able to I've used that room many times. I used to watch WrestleMania. I used to watch all my WWE pay-per-views there on the fucking big screen. It was yeah. So during the WWE Network days, yeah. So I give it time, man. Sometimes the boring movies is like slow, but it's on purpose, and I give him grace because it's Yorgos' first film.
With this fucking long weekend, I almost turned this off when I started.
Yeah, let's talk about the film that you got, man. We're talking about here.
That's a movie I've had on Blu-ray for maybe like 7 years or something. I've had that Blu-ray sitting here. Was just going through my stack of like unwatched Blu-rays because I have them, a little stack over here, like to watch section or whatever. I'm like, you know what? Let's watch this. I've had this forever. I'm in the mood for something that's like kind of horror tinged, but nothing too crazy. So this is a Australian movie from 1977.
Ooh.
That I found out about because I watched a documentary about Ozploitation films a long time ago. And there was a couple that jumped out at me that I ended up buying, one of them being Long Weekend here. And so essentially Long Weekend's about this couple in Australia. They're going on a camping weekend, right? They have a Jeep. They're going out into the wilderness, into the woods to find this little beach camping spot. Very secluded, like nobody's out there. And it becomes apparent that they have gone through some sort of trauma recently, without ruining it, in case you do want to watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that their relationship is very rocky. It becomes apparent real fast. And without ruining it, the trauma ends up being reflected in a couple of really cool ways in the narrative. But what ends up happening is, so they go camping and they're British people in Australia. So there's a very like colonizer theme going on. They're camping and they're littering a lot. They're chopping down trees unnecessarily. They're killing animals unnecessarily. So it's a very like stomping on nature vibe. Then nature starts sort of fighting back in very bizarre ways. Not quite the Birds-esque, but like strange things start happening with nature where it becomes evident that maybe they're not so welcome here.
Which, if you think about the history of Australia, I mean, it started as a prison. Like the British people would send people to prison there. So it's like it was a place that was colonized by the British, basically. And
there's
basically
some metaphors going on.
Yeah, especially because it's like you're like pretty much the Britain were just throwing their trash there. It was a dumping ground.
Because, without spoiling it too much, they kind of low key become prisoners there too by the end.
Interesting. It sounds like I definitely
Good
love
movie though. But I bring it up because it was a bit slow at the start, and for a second I was like, I might turn this off because there's some times where I'm ready to lock in with an older movie, and there's other times that maybe I'm not ready to lock in with an older movie. This was great though. This was really good. By the end of it, I was very impressed. I don't know what to compare it to though, because it's kind of its own thing. It's the closest thing you could compare it to would be The Birds, just because of the whole nature fighting back thing. But it's really good. It's like surprisingly well made, and like you can tell they didn't have a very big budget. There's literally 2 people and 1 dog in the whole movie. It's a very, I mean, there's no other people other than the guy, the girl, and the dog that is with them in the whole movie.
I love watching cinema from different countries because they approach it so differently than us. Because sometimes it's not about like pure like trying to make market off of it, like capital. Sometimes like it's just for the love of the game kind of thing, and then you actually get some stories that really tell human stories. That's why it's like I hope we don't.
And this is a story that's a very human story. And it really is about their relationship and the trauma that they went through together with and I don't want to ruin the situation.
That's fine. I watched Is God Is a couple weeks ago as what in theaters, and that's kind of like a black exploitation film, a modern one. Kind of like Kill Bill, but different a little bit. That we actually, I took Kiki to see it, and we actually enjoyed it a lot. It was written and directed by a black woman, and you can actually feel the influences in there. And
Is God Is?
Is God Is. Yeah, Sterling K. Brown plays like the father, and it's pretty good. I had a great time with it.
Hell yeah. I want to see I Love Boosters real bad.
We were supposed to see it on Tuesday, but that didn't happen, but it's still on the list. I'm a Bootsy Riley fan. I love Sorry to Bother You. It's one of that was my favorite films experience in the theater is watching that movie.
You fuck with The Coup?
The what?
His rap group, The Coup?
I know about it, but I never heard of music from it.
Peep his rap music. He's got really fire ass, like revolutionary ass rap bars. He's some really clever ass writing too.
I'm not surprised because like his filmmaking feels that way. It's very punk. It's very like in your face. Like he does whatever he wants. I love his color palettes. I love how
listen to the song 20,000 Gun Salute. It's a dope song.
Okay, I definitely should peep it out.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, so next month I'm seeing the Clowns. They're coming to my town.
The Clowns are coming to your town?
Yes, it's
the Wiki Clowns?
The Wiki Clowns. The first time I've seen the Clowns since Devil's Night. Since October. And Mom's actually gonna see VIP for the first time.
The ICP on tour to raise money for JCW tour.
Hey, you know what? I think it's so cool that they can just put ICPs on tour and it fucking sells. Like they don't need to put a weird gimmick to it. They're just like, hey, we're on tour. That's all they need.
Dang.
And you know what? It helps JCW. All I hear is about how great JCW is.
Oh, I love JCW. Don't get that shit twisted. You already know I love JCW, bro.
To help raise money.
JCW relit a passion for wrestling in me. Like,
I'm
watching more wrestling now than I have in fucking years, man. Like, it's JCW rules.
I was so happy to find out that
best wrestling promotion in the world, hands down.
You think so?
Yeah, hands down. I'm not even fucking capping with that. That's not even me trying to like fucking fluff up juggalo shit or anything. Like I legit think it's the best wrestling in the world.
Because I was thinking about getting back into AEW, which if I got back into AEW,
Double or Nothing. We watched Double or Nothing recently.
Did you like that?
Really good. What's that?
You like that? What was your favorite match for that?
It was a good show. Fucking, what was it? Darby and MJF was the main event. MJF, new champ.
Yeah, it was a hair versus title match.
Yes, we so wanted to see that motherfucker get his hair shaved.
I loved AEW.
Did you see the AAA Mask versus Mask last night? No, I'm hella curious about that. Who was it? Wicked, Dark, and Heartless said.
So Chad Gable was one of them.
Oh, is it the Grande versus Grande match?
Yeah,
that I keep hearing about.
And actually, the match, like in Chad, I saw it on Twitter. Chad Gable was fucking like busted open, bleeding. Yeah, she said it was a guy was so fucking good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, it's not the first time I've heard something about that today, so I got to check that out. So it was Grande versus Grande, apparently. Was it? So I think it might be Ludwig Kaiser, and was it Ludwig Kaiser? I think is one Grande, and then Gable. You just said.
Yeah, Gable. Yeah, it turned out that Gable was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Chad Gable. I thought
Gable lost. Shit. Spoiler. Oh, it's Jinx. What's up, Jinx?
Hey, woo woo.
Hey, woo woo.
So I was a Chad Gable mark for a little bit, and I thought that he should have been the son of Kurt Angle, not the other guy, because it like made more sense that Chad Gable
really did. It really made a lot more sense.
But it's because the other guy had the looks, the height, the strength.
It almost felt like a Vince McMahon just wanting to make himself laugh type of thing.
Yes.
I know what we'll do. We'll swerve him. We'll have the black guy be the son. Yeah, that's the canon in my head.
It's all right. So Jinx says it's the best match they ever seen in years.
You know what, Jinx? That's literally what Emily's friend who does a wrestling podcast. Jordy, I think his name is. He posted something about that match. Like,
see, I heard
was telling me about it in the car, like this
morning. I almost wanted to watch Double or Nothing because of a Takesha and Okada match. Like, I heard that was
a good match. That was a good match. I also want to watch Double or Nothing for Tekla. All right.
Oh, the women's match.
Yeah, Tekla.
Yeah,
Tekla.
It was the.
Gotta see this Tekla. All right. It's all
you gotta
about
see
the Tekla.
Okay, because I fell off right when Toni Storm was doing her gimmick, which I love so much. It's from she's playing the character she's playing is from one of my favorite movies, Sunset Boulevard. Just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Kaiser just got out of jail for giving someone the smackdown for threatening to call ice on his girl. Was that what went down with that?
Apparently.
Holy shit. So
and
he was like making out. He was like finger fucking his girl in the fucking elevator. From that was my interpretation of the story. He was finger banging his girl in the elevator, and some guy was like fucking marking out or something, and like they fought or something. I didn't realize that Ice got involved with it. What a fucking dickhead. Fuck
I know.
That guy then. He deserved to get his fucking ass kicked. Fuck that guy. Shouts out to Ludwig Kaiser. No wonder he looked so sad in that mugshot, bro.
I was just trying to please my girl. What the fuck?
Just trying to get his fucking
But you know what? This is
stanky. All right. I said it. All right.
Panky stanky. It feels, you know what? As a wrestling fan, it feels great to see other companies thriving right now. Like I remember when it was just like WWE for a while, and then like AEW just starting. It feels like now AEW is getting there. What they're being more consistent. I hear. Who bailed them out? Well, this is turning into a fucking wrestling fan. Now I'm curious. Yeah, come on, Jinx. You get bring on the knowledge here.
I did see
who bailed them out,
like $1,000 or something. So
who bailed them out?
Like $1,000.
And you know what? JCW is a show that like I have my brother's, my sister's boyfriend's into wrestling. He's a big WWE mark. Gunther.
Wow.
Which come on,
Germans got each other's backs. I guess.
I still hate the fact that they changed his name to Gunther.
Yeah.
Gunther. Walter was so much better. But that's just me being a mark, I guess.
Yeah, I like Walter too. Walter is a better name.
Hey, but you know what? Good for that guy to get the name change, but yet still perform high level today. They made him a world champion. He's good, he's a good heel. Everything.
Yeah, he's all right. I'm not super high on Gunther, but he's all right.
No, I'm not.
He's got a hell of an old school look, so I can appreciate that.
And just an old school, like he's a bad foreigner. Like it's just he would work well in any era. Honestly,
timeless. He's timeless.
He's a perfect guy to put against your baby face or try to get your baby face over.
Yeah,
with them slaps. Come on.
Yeah, the AEW show was really good. We just bought tickets to see last night. We bought tickets to see GCW in Manchester in July, New Hampshire. So we'll be at that show, front row. We bought front row tickets for that. Super looking forward to that. Yeah, we're trying to go to see a lot more wrestling stuff. We need to go see SPO Wrestling in New Jersey because that's the homies Backseat Boys. They do a lot of wrestling stuff for them. I think that might be their company, Loki. So we're trying to make it out to a lot more wrestling shows this year for sure. And
there's an AEW show coming in Cincinnati because Moxley's from Cincinnati. He actually still lives here.
Ohio boy.
Yes, that's and he's trying hard to make Cincinnati a wrestling town. Yeah, they're having the Dynamite and they're having Collision here for sometimes in AEW they have like special shows. They're trying to make one of the special shows during the summer here.
Nice.
Yeah, I used to go a lot AEW. Anytime AEW went to Columbus, Dayton, or Cincinnati, I was seeing those shows. AEW shows are fun. They're fun to go to.
Yeah, I like the more independent stuff because I like to be as close as I can to the wrestling so I can feel the vibe and shit.
Oh, I
the bigger the show, the more expensive it is to get that.
Yeah, I always felt the AEW pricing wasn't even that bad.
I've never been to an AEW show, so
you should. It's fun.
How much are the tickets for AEW?
I think something like here. There should be
for example, we got front row GCW tickets for $60 a pop.
I mean, on the floor is different. It's always going to be a little more expensive. AEW, okay. All right. So they're going to be here June 10th. Okay, for example. All right, bye now. So they don't play at the bigger arenas all the time. So when they play like a little smaller stuff, they all right. To sit on the floor night, $271.
They pay you to go and give you an Adderall on the way in. How do I get on that fucking list? How do I get on the doped up paid to go to wrestling list?
Well, this video is
fucking locked in for this fucking wrestling right now. I love AEW.
They're playing in a different arena. They're not playing in the bigger stadium. They're playing in a smaller stadium. So that's probably why the tickets feel so more expensive. But then on the floor, it's almost $300.
Wait, spill the beans. You're brushing over this. What are they?
You
don't want to say because it's high, huh? Was it 300 a seat? We're brushing over this, Josh.
It's $300 a seat to sit on the floor.
Damn, son.
But
Damn.
the way the venue is set up.
Adderall, does it say?
Yeah, it says comes with Adderall. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, well, at least there's that.
So I remember one of my favorite AEW moments is when like CM Punk just came back and after on a pay-per-view, and after the pay-per-view, like it was in Cincinnati, and I drove from like Fort Wayne to Cincinnati to see that. And that was pretty cool. That's what I was able to see. I don't like CM Punk anymore, but you know.
Yeah, he's whatever. Seaman Punk, I call him.
As soon as he went back to WWE, I'm like, you're kind of a hypocrite, my guy.
I mean, so is Cody though. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, I never was a Cody guy.
World.
I never was a Cody guy.
Yeah. You could make an argument. Maybe CM Punk's a bigger hypocrite. What did you do? Oh my God! What did you do?
What did you do?
Why'd you do it?
What?
The bit didn't go good.
Hey, whoop whoop, El Juggalo.
El Jug, how you doing, dog? Whoop whoop.
Welcome to the show. We just sit here and chit chat and bullshit. Now we're talking about wrestling. I'm pretty excited that you and Kosuke get together and talk about wrestling.
Yeah, it's been really fun to fucking do that. It's been something we were talking about doing for a minute. And after all the Stranglemania shit, he was at WrestleMania shit.
Yeah.
He came back and he was like talking about doing this podcast gimmick. And he kept talking about doing it, but then he wasn't doing anything with it. And I just like, you want to just do it on my channel? We can just do it. Like, so you got all these notes, you got all these thoughts, we better just do it. So we just started doing it. Didn't really have a name. I think we came up with 2 names before we did the first one. Gimmick Mania is what we landed on, which is kind of the perfect fucking name, really. And it's been fun to do because it's just another way to like divide the Humble Among broadcast system into like specific lanes so that like I can like organize the things to talk about a little bit better.
That's pretty much why I did this show, because like I like the lane that we go on, and sometimes it doesn't fit. And like, hey, let's talk about this one movie because there's sometimes like, hey, we're talking about this one thing. We're gonna veer right here, get lost, and come back. Like, where we at? There's many times I've watched our shows, and I'm just like, and sometimes it's on me. I'm the one who's like, hey, humble about this, and I'm taking us on a different track. I'm like, I need to put us in a free, like a sandbox where we can just build wherever we want.
Yeah, tangent city.
Are you gonna see He-Man?
Nah, I'm not a big Masters of the Universe guy. Never been a big He-Man Masters of the Universe guy. I had a friend ask me that same question recently, and it's just like, I think I was too young. I think I missed the train. Like, it seemed like the older kids were all fucking like, "Oh, He-Man," and I was like, who the fuck is He-Man? I don't even know who that is. I was more into, by my age, I was into the X-Men and Batman and Spider-Man and Toxic Avenger. Those are my heroes when I was and Turtles. God damn it!
I'm sorry, I feel like He-Man would probably be in the year.
I just never. I never fucked with it. I never even saw the cartoons. It was like, I don't know. It was a blip of time where I just did not see that shit. So I never really got into it.
I know that Obsession is now it's becoming an obsession. Everybody keeps talking about it.
Obsession and Backrooms are the two hot horror movies.
And it's Clive Barker's son doing it. So that's interesting.
Oh, is Curry Barker Clive Barker's kid?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I feel like someone's probably told me that like 3 times, and I keep forgetting.
I remember I didn't see the trailer for it until I was watching, I think, Mortal Kombat. I think it had a trailer for it, and I love the concept of the wish making thing. And then it's like be careful what you kind of wish for, kind of thing.
Have you seen Cereal and Milk? His Curry Barker's YouTube short film?
No, I haven't. I guess I didn't see that. Backrooms came out last week. I want to see that. So then, wow. So Master of the Universe comes out the same day as Scary Movie.
I'll probably check Scary Movie out at some point.
Disclosure
in the theater, but
Disclosure Day is coming up. The Steven Spielberg Alien movie.
Oh yeah, Disclosure Day. Yeah, I'm curious about that.
The 12th, so the week after.
I've heard that they use the term experiencer a lot in that movie, which is probably a good thing, because experiencer is the term that a lot of people do like to use that actually have gone through these things, not alien abductee or UAP researcher or whatever fucking other tag people want to put on them. Like, it seems like a lot of the community do want to use the term experiencer. So
the movie is
kind of cool that term is going to be pushed forward, because that's the way these things work. People don't believe reality. They believe the fictionalized version of reality. That's why they put these things into movies at this point. Steven Spielberg has been used as a tool to get this message across for more than, it's been 50 years.
Close Encounters.
Yeah, I guess it has been about 50 years. He's been used as a tool to get this message across. This is just the latest iteration of it.
Maybe this is a long legacy sequel to with Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Is not Closure Day.
Fun fact: the original version of E.T. was a much darker film. It was a horror film.
I can see that.
It was based off of the Kelly Hopkinsville Goblin Encounters, which is a bizarre. Yeah, Kelly Hopkinsville, which is a town in I forget some southern state, Tennessee, I believe. I want to say it's Tennessee. It's a southern state, but anyway, this family had these very strange little goblin-like creatures descend upon their house one evening, and they were like shooting them with shotguns, and they were bouncing all around like little goofy goobers, and they're basically going to make a movie about that. That's where E.T. comes from. That's the germination of the movie E.T. is the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter.
So what they just turned it?
They really, really PG'd it up. Really family fucking.
Well, E.T.'s great.
Because if you look at the movie, a lot of it is still and you know the Kelly Hopkinsville lore. The beginning of the movie is a lot like the story of like the one kid goes out and finds this alien, and then goes back and tells his family. That's literally the start of the Kelly Hopkinsville story. Is a guy, a younger boy, not a boy, but a younger man, went out and saw this weird thing in the sky. It landed, and then a little guy got out, and he went back to his fucking family, told them, and they didn't believe him.
So it sounds like they just turned that idea to Ghoulies and Gremlins.
Well, it was before Ghoulies and Gremlins, really.
Well, I'm saying, like, yeah, like that spawned those movies, kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess you could say that. There's definitely the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter definitely is very similar to Critters or.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
Critters
yeah,
maybe the closest.
So after the closure day, you have Toy Story 5.
Yeah, I don't really. I guess I should probably care more about that. I never saw Toy Story 4. You know what's weird? I've only seen Toy Story 1 and 3. I guess I only check out the odd numbered Toy Stories.
Toy Story 3 is my favorite. Toy Story 4 I thought was good, but the thing is, like, that was like Woody's goodbye, and Toy Story 5 going like, oh yeah, we're bringing Woody back. I'm like, then what the fuck was the point of 4?
Does Woody go away in 4, I guess?
Yes. It's pretty much like they're almost like retiring the character, but he does come back in this one. This Toy Story 5 feels like Jesse is now the main character.
Huh.
In the trailers and in the promotion, Jesse is full head of it, and the person who's making the music, apparently Taylor Swift is doing a song for Toy Story 5. So, like, really, especially because the main issue is like screen times and how that affects toys. So I'm like, this one feels like it has more to say than the 4th movie. I'm gonna see it. I've seen all the Toy Stories, of course. After Toy Story 5 is Supergirl,
with which has Lobo in it. From what
yes, that has Lobo.
I'll probably check that out.
Yeah, I might check it out. I liked Superman. I liked it a lot, and Supergirl just feels like another Guardians of the Galaxy film. And just when I see the trailer, I'm like, you could put the Guardians here, and it would make sense. But DC has a lot of space stuff. I mean, like, this is a good way to introduce that. Especially if Brainiac is going to be your villain in Superman 2. You can probably introduce that. But, you know, having Jason Momoa come back as a new character to DC, I'm just like, okay. And you know what? He can do the Chaka Bro, and it's all fine, you know, because he's Lobo.
Yeah.
So the same day the Supergirl comes out is Jackass. So Jackass and Supergirl are competing together.
I'll be seeing Jackass probably. I can wait till see Supergirl. I might not even see that in the theater.
I'm only mentioning this because, like, this is like hell for me. Minions and Monsters comes out July 1st on my birthday, and I saw the trailer for it, and it's about the Minions in the 1920s. So it's like, oh, they're doing film history here. It's like, this could be made for me.
What's the monsters aspect of it?
Almost H.R.G. Wells, like Cthulhu and all that.
So Lovecraft?
Lovecraft, sorry. I don't even know why I say H.G. Wells. Lovecraft, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, 1920s Hollywood. I'm like, that's pretty good, you know? But the movie looks terrible. It just looks like a silly time.
Never seen a single Minions movie, or what's the other thing that even birthed it? They're Despicable Me. Never seen those either.
I seen the first Despicable Me. I seen the second one. Didn't see the third one. Trey Parker is in the third one, by the way. He's the villain.
Oh yeah, he's the villain in that one. I remember the trailers for that.
Yeah. So that, I mean, like, wow, he's doing a different project from the fourth one I saw in theaters.
Such a bag from that. Shouts out to Trey getting them fucking.
Yeah, getting the bag. That's where Casa Bonita came from. Like, he had the money for Casa Bonita. I saw the fourth one, I think last year or a couple years ago with my partner, and I just didn't like it. I hated it. I was like, this is the same company that's doing the Super Mario Brothers stuff, and I'm just like, ew. Like, they don't care about story. They just care. They make animation feel very childish, which is fine. That could be their lane. It makes a lot of money. So after that is actual Evil Dead Burn comes out July 10th.
Nice. I will probably see that. Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise was pretty good. I think we watched that in the theater, and I think we had a good time.
Yes.
I don't know. I do like the older Evil Dead movies a little bit better, though.
I thought Rise was a good like new thing. Like it felt refreshing because we didn't go back into a cabin. We took it to an apartment complex.
Yeah.
This seems like we're going to be in a house.
Mostly in an apartment, like single apartment. Like mostly it was in that one apartment, but like just that one room.
But I mean, like there was stuff that went violence outside in the hallway, and the ending
spilling a little bit into another room, I think.
Right, and then went to the parking garage at the end.
Yeah.
But I like the Deadites in that one. It really like. So if Evil Dead Burns is like that, I'm gonna be super excited about that.
I'm curious if they go in a direction where they multiverse it up a little bit because of this whole concept of the 3 different Necronomicons. That is like
and apparently
around.
In Evil Dead Rise, when the DJs listen to the playback, that's Bruce Campbell. There's certainly Bruce Campbell is doing the voiceover.
It'd be nice if they got some Campbell in there. Like, I don't know. It would be nice for some fan service type shit.
For some reason, Disney thought it would be a great idea to remake Moana, and that will come out July 10th as well.
Mulan?
Moana.
Oh, Moana. Yeah.
Moana 2 just came out. They're like, no, we need to keep this going.
It's such a new movie. That seems almost too new for them to.
Correct. And my thing was
the live action treatment.
Like you didn't do Frozen. Like you skipped Frozen. I thought that would be like that's the live action you need to make next is Frozen, because that one still makes money. Like that came out in 2014, and that's still like I think they're gonna wait for the 20th anniversary. I don't know. We're waiting for that one. The Odyssey comes out after that, which I'm excited for the Odyssey because Christopher Nolan. I think it's gonna be a spectacle. It's a 3-hour long movie, so be prepared.
Still have not seen Oppenheimer.
Good. It's really good.
Or Tenet. Yeah, I never.
I heard Tenet was bad.
Yeah.
But Oppenheimer is really good. It's not better than Poor Things. I'll tell you that, but it's really good.
I want to watch Oppenheimer on some like really looking for alien references. Like any references
it's more
to the Trinity explosion thing.
Oppenheimer is
by aliens. No, nothing. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll go fuck myself.
Oppenheimer is more about perspectives over the person. You get 2 different perspectives of Oppenheimer.
You get an alien perspective of the Trinity explosion happening.
No, it's more about Oppenheimer versus Robert Downey Jr.'s character.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It goes from color to black and white. Just to let you know.
And
the black and white. So the black and white and the color thing, it's from a different perspective. So when it's black and white, it's one person's perspective. When it's color, it's another person's perspective.
That's an interesting way of doing it.
I love that concept because, and then it's 3 hours long as well. But I think the pacing is done very well. Where I never felt it too much. It does get slow a little bit, but I would say it's interesting. I left. That was the same that when that year came out, it was like Barbie and Oppenheimer came out the same day.
Yeah, same weekend.
Yeah, I saw Oppenheimer first, and then I saw Barbie, and I was like, Oppenheimer's way better. And then we got Spider-Man: The Brand New Day. You excited for that Spider-Man movie?
No, I haven't seen the Spider-Man. I haven't seen the last 4 Spider-Man movies. So,
this one they're bringing like pretty much the classic suit. Like this feels more like a New York. It's all set in New York. The Punisher's showing up.
Punisher, huh? Hopefully he puts one right in Spidey's fucking dumb head.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
The Hulk will be in it. I think because there's ninjas in it that I'm pretty sure Daredevil's showing up. They've been hiding it.
So is it Jay Bernthal? Is that how you fucking say homeboy's name, Punisher?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hopefully he puts one right in Spidey's dumb web head.
Wow. I didn't know this, but it looks like there's going to be a Super Troopers 3.
Huh. Never saw 2.
Looks like the Ian
Vermont,
Roth.
By the way, shouts out to Vermont. Vermont,
yep. I love Super Troopers 1.
By the way, true story. All of the state troopers up here do behave that way. That is accurate.
Ian Roth Ice Cream Man's finally coming out during that time.
Curious about that because I recently read the comic book Ice Cream Man, and I know it's not supposed to have any connections to the comic book or be a remake of the old one or anything, but still super curious about that because I love that comic book, and I'm kind of down for anything with that vibe at this point.
There's a new Insidious film.
Don't care.
Yeah,
I've never seen them.
I
started the first one.
I remember when the first one came out, people were like, "This is the scariest movie you've ever seen." I'm just like, it's the same ghost bullshit. Like, I'm not into that.
I don't really like haunting movies, honestly. There's not a lot of like haunted house movies that I like. I'm trying to think of one that I really do like. I guess The Shining is the closest one to a haunted house movie that I really do like.
Yeah, but that one's more about
like that at all. I've never seen it, but I don't like those movies.
Yeah, no, the way that The Shining and Kubrick take it about things shining and like just like negative energy just like kind of brings these things out of here.
Yeah.
And then to end the summer, you're gonna get Coyote versus Acme, which was a film that was on shelf for a while,
5 years or something. 6
yeah,
years.
Yeah, and they're finally releasing it.
Something.
Yeah, they're finally releasing it, and I mean, last year I saw the Earth, the day that Earth blew up, that Looney Tunes
Daffy
movie.
Duck Porky Pig movie.
That was good. I had a great time with that movie.
I like the animation style. We started that, but we never finished it.
Oh, it's so good. I saw that in theaters.
Oh, that's cool. I did like the animation style a lot. I thought it was a nice blend of old, kind of really old WB animation and like new stuff.
It felt like 2D. And then
I liked it. I got to finish it, but what I did see, I liked.
What's up with you starting films and not finishing? That would drive me fucking crazy.
Well, because like, dude, my days are so long. By the time it's like time to like sit down, it's usually like, hey, let's sit down and watch something. What do you want to watch? And that's why I'm like talking about locking in with something. It's like we only have a certain amount of time to watch it, and like we're eating usually. Like it's like time to eat, and then we usually just go to bed right after that. A lot of times we never finish anything because of we just go to bed, like because most of our days like doing things. We work jobs, we work full-time jobs, and
that's why
then we have to do all of our live things. And I have a YouTube channel and I make music, and there's a lot of things to like get into in the day, and it's super tough to fit it all in. I'm lucky that I have enough time to do a little bit of reading and or watching movies at the end of the day.
Yeah. I've been reading hella mangas before going to bed. I'm just like reading on my phone. But I need to pick up a book.
Extreme horror like crazy. I'm like reading exclusively horror right now. The more fucked up, the better.
I'll start because I applied for a library card. I'm going to start going to the library. I'm going to start reading some stuff. I
want to go to the library just to see what they fucking have. I haven't been to my library in so long.
They have a lot, and then the movies there. They have a lot of new movies, but you can always like request if it's in a library system, they can send it to you. Which is like
I think there's a streaming service that's supposed to be really fire. That
Library Archives
is a library card to get on.
There's one called Library Archives that I've watched a lot of films on there that they just have it on the archives. That's free.
I forget. There's not like a one name streaming service. I forget what the fuck it's called, but all you need is a library card. I need to figure out what that is again. It's supposed to have a great selection of stuff.
Yeah, you should go. Because I almost picked up.
I might go to the library. What do you think of that? You want to go to the library, babe? Oh, she don't want to go to the library.
Hey, don't diss it. Don't diss it. They have so much there.
She said, "Don't." Go to a library in a different county. Why? You don't want to go to the library here? Hate her. She don't want to go.
What's wrong with the library?
Rockingham Library. Rockingham Library is nice. Cats are sitting in funny ways.
Yeah, I have 6 of them.
Like little humans.
Oh, trust me, when you have fucking 6 of them walking around, they have all their personalities. And they do weird things. They're just like
Preston likes to sit like I am right now, like on his like butt. He's like little. It's so funny. He's a little man. Hell yeah.
There's one of mine right there.
Cats everywhere. Cats everywhere.
hair everywhere, dust everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so like when it comes to time, it's like I'm pretty
like vacuuming every day. Get fucking four to six cats.
Oh, I don't have carpets, so like I do a lot of sweeping. We do a lot of sweeping.
Oh yeah, yeah, you are.
And then I have an over rambunctious pit bull here too. That's just he's a thing. He's big as hell. Oh, all right. So the next time I'll talk to you is right before I see the clowns.
Hell yeah! You want to do it in about a month again? Type beat.
Yeah, I like this. It feels like we have a lot to talk about. And there it gets a lot of usually the things I don't get to talk about on the show because this June I'm fucking busy. I'm going to South Carolina.
Hell yeah, that's my birth state. Where are you going in South Carolina?
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I've been to Myrtle Beach several times. We used to camp in North Myrtle Beach.
Oh,
I think there's a state park type gimmick up there. We used to camp there every year.
It's kind of like my pre-gathering drive because it's a 10-hour drive from where I'm from, and we're driving it. So I'll see how I do with a big long drive. See if I can do it. Should be fine.
10 hours ain't shit, bro.
No,
you can do 10 hours in a single sitting, damn near, bro. That ain't shit.
No. I should be fine. I used to do 6 all the time, and then
that last trip, what did I do? I did 6-7 hours in a single sitting. And then I fucking sat for 6 to 7 hours, I think, for that last stretch. I'm a fucking machine.
Yeah, that because I could do long drives. I told Kiki, I was like, hey, next year we'll try to do an East Coast drive. Like I think I can do that.
Well, if you come up to the Northeast, holler, you should come up to Vermont.
Well, she has people in Rhode Island. I was like,
that's kind of close.
I was like, hey, I got people in Vermont. Like, yeah. So that's something we're talking about.
Close.
So, and then I'm doing the kind of a ceremony on the 20th we're doing like a commitment ceremony with me and my partner.
Congratulations.
Thank you. At my house. So that's going on. And I'm seeing the clowns. So June, I'm like packed. So like I'll have plenty to talk about by the end of that month. And it's right before my birthday too. It's like 4 days before. All right, 3 days before my birthday. So it's lots to talk about.
Birthday month.
It'll be the birthday stream, I would say.
Yeah. Josh birthday stream coming in a month.
When's your birthday? The 1st of July.
Okay. Oh, it's the last day of the month today, too, isn't it?
It is. Tomorrow is the 1st. Yeah, so I'm a month away from my birthday. I'll be 33.
Well, happy birthday early.
you're gonna be able to
do it again in about a month.
So AO Juggalo asked, so is JCW going to be doing more tapings next month? Probably.
Probably. I think there's more if they don't announce another tour. So what they got these shows that they're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they have JCW at these shows, but I'm assuming they do.
JCW wasn't I don't know if JCW is going to be at my show at the end of the month, next month.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're at the Tampa, Myrtle Beach, or no, not Tampa, Atlanta, Myrtle Beach, and whatever the other one was they did this weekend. But they have at least until next week They have next week and then one more week with what they just filmed from the last JCW May tour. And if they did some JCW for the ICP tour, then they'll have another couple of weeks. So they have a little bit of time before they have to do another set of shows. But then ICP's got more shows next month as well. So
they're gonna be in Cleveland. They're gonna be in Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Newport, Cincinnati area.
I'm assuming if JCW isn't on this run of shows, they're definitely going to be on that next run, just to get some more JCW tapings in. They've been really going by just barely making some of these Thursdays though. But they've made every single Thursday. They have not skipped a Thursday. So props to them for running strong with JCW this whole time.
Yeah, and then that's going to make the brand grow bigger and bigger and bigger.
Hopefully,
being consistent.
Hopefully,
and then keeping it
a
lot
of money. I think what Jay has to do is figure out a way to make it more financially viable. I think he's got to, not make cuts, but he's got to make some smarter decisions. I think.
I mean, this is what the the second year JCW has been going like this.
Yeah, this strong. Yeah, about 2 full years. We're coming.
I was at the first. I was at the very first taping. That was at 24.
It was kind of trickling. It was kind of getting to be this strong a little bit before that, even though, because like I want to say it was a Juggalo weekend that they really were showing full force. Like, oh, this is like the new version of JCW, and then they kind of started getting a little bit more. Honestly, financially viable is hardly he needs to be. What it needs to be, what he needs to focus on is marketing. Yeah, I mean, I think he's tried really hard to market though. He's tried
Wrestling
to
podcast.
I mean, he got it in as many wrestling podcasts as he could. He got it in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated. I mean, I think
Wrestling Observer is starting to talk about it.
Yeah, he got the Observer to talk about it a little bit. He was supposed to get in the rankings of the Pro Wrestling Illustrated. But I don't think that happened. I don't know if it's going to happen. I think all he can just do is just keep going. Just make it a way to make it a little bit cheaper. Thank God they have ICP to supplement the stuff. But
right, I'm saying, like,
do it in a way to make it a little bit cheaper, I think. And just keep doing it. I think if they consistently keep doing it, people are going to notice more and more. And the other thing that I think Jay is all caught up on is he's so worried about the word Juggalo being attached to it. I think he thinks that hurts it. I think he needs to embrace that more. I think he needs to go the other direction with it.
I'm just glad that they're keeping the name, and it feels like the wrestlers who do come through there are having a great time, and sometimes that word of mouth can help too. Just like the wrestlers enjoying it. So when they go on podcasts, we're talking like, yeah, I was at a JCW show. Yeah, this show is great. Blah 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 blah. Like even that promotion, like there's so much that Jay could do.
Most wrestlers say good things because Jay pays most wrestlers real well.
Yeah, and they're having a good time. And like, hey, it's an hour show per. It's like an hour taping. You get a lot done. For what they do in an hour, it's a lot of shit.
2 hours. Most episodes are 2 hours.
It used to be, yeah. Okay, cool. They changed it to a 2-hour format, which is fine. It used to be a 1 hour. But I mean, like, you get it on YouTube, you don't have to worry about, like, when it comes to like WWE, you have to go to Netflix, you have to go here to watch all the shows. On AEW, you can go to HBO Max. Like this one's like YouTube. You don't have to pay for anything to watch this.
Yeah.
So like, I think bringing casual fans is like that's just keep promoting in a way. I know, and ICP having the name ICP still helps. Like, the fact that they keep getting bigger and bigger even now is crazy. That maybe the name means more than when it did 20 years ago, or even 10 years ago, even 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that's why they're lucky they have that name, so they can make JCW a thing. Because obviously Jay's real big passion is the wrestling. You can tell that's where all of his attention is gone. So he's lucky he has that as a way to be able to live out his dreams, because that's what he's doing. He's funding his dreams. He's something that he wants to exist, and that's the most purest form of creation. He's incredibly lucky that he has that ability to be able to do that. So one of the main problems I've seen is that JCW seriously has a major problem with their free admission tours. Well, the free admission is because Jay wants those shows to be as packed as possible. If he charged for every one of the shows, it might not be as packed. I understand if they are doing it on months ICP doesn't have any tours, but try not to do them when ICP are going to be on tour.
I mean, they just did a JCW only tour not that long ago. I mean, they were just at King of Club.
It makes sense. I think it makes so much sense to do it on an ICP tour because you already have,
and most people are going to be there. Yeah,
you already have that tour infrastructure in place.
Yep.
So you just kind of make it part of the tour. You have to add what a van and probably some more stuff on the truck. I would assume the ring on the truck and maybe a van or two for the wrestlers. So it's not that much to add to the infrastructure of the already existing tour. You know what I mean?
And the crowd, and like,
so financially, it probably makes a lot more sense to add it to the ICP shows.
And people complaining about the tickets being a little more expensive because the tickets have been. I've noticed the last couple
ICP more expensive though. I don't know if people have noticed.
Yeah, they are more expensive.
Everything is.
Yeah, so I think I have no problem with it. It's almost like the extra cost is for JCW. If they charge me a little more just to go towards JCW, like that's just going to help us in the end. Anyways, it's investing my time into that. But they just did a tour. The King of Clubs, they just had a run there, like having these smaller places doing it.
I think the secondary shorter show already is that post show. I think that's the Mac Davis show. I think that kind of already exists. I think that is their secondary show to sort of like further the angles a little bit. And I haven't watched much of that post show. I'll be honest. I have hardly seen any of that.
So I mean, like as it continues, like it's gonna have form and different stuff. Like they're gonna have a secondary show and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're talking more about a wrestling show. I get you. I know what you're. I
like
know
a heat,
L-Jug.
Maybe like a heat, Sunday night heat.
Something. But that's also, you have to keep in mind, that's also more production.
Yeah,
that's also more money that would go into it. You have to get it. I think you'd have to get JC Dub at a more stable place to be able to financially support another show, because that's just twice as much money.
You know, let's see.
Double the amount of money I'm spending on this wrestling. Let's make it 20.
All right, let's see what kind of numbers they're getting. Okay, so the last showing, episode 84, had 24K views. That's not bad.
What are we talking about?
So the last episode of JCW.
Oh, you're talking about the views on Lunacy?
Yeah, 24K. Honestly, I mean, I know that Jay's chopping them out, trying to get on the television channel, right? I mean that might be the next step. It's like try to get it off YouTube and put it on TV and get ad source to it.
They pretty consistently get 3,000 people, anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000, maybe 4,000 people in the live chat too. So it's a pretty poppin' live chat.
The Stranglemania showing got 91K.
See, El Juggalo, I so agree with that. And Josh kind of talked about that. Earlier episodes of Lunacy were shorter.
Yep.
I think a financial way to definitely a way to save money would be make them shorter episodes, to cut them up into shorter episodes every week. I completely agree with that. I think that would be a very smart thing to do. I'll
tell you what,
I would even say cut it down to an hour, like Josh said. Not even an hour and 30. I'd say cut it to an hour. That way you can, every show you could film 2 episodes. Every live show you could film 2, maybe even 3 episodes of fucking Lunacy for every actual physical live show that you're at.
That's what they used to do. When I used to get a show. When I used to do a show, sometimes we would do 3 shows before they even start the music.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, the show is getting almost 50K per episode. I mean, that's a success.
Yeah, after a couple of weeks, they do float around 50K.
I mean, the fact that like TNA has a wrestling thing, there's people on TV. You're like, they got a TV show. Like, there's like, cable TV is so dead except for wrestling. Like, it's like those programs are buying wrestling programs because they get numbers.
And it's the power of YouTube too, because YouTube is, largely free. So anyone can tune into JCW. It's just a matter of turning on your YouTube. If it was on a streaming service, there's that layer of removal of accessibility. If you notice, they used to do a lot of these JCW shows on Triller. I think they stopped doing that because they would end up just streaming it on Psychopathic because there wasn't enough people watching it on Triller, and they wanted eyes on the shit. There was one of those fucking shit. I think it might have been the one at the Gathering, the JCW show. I think was being streamed on Triller and for free on the Psychopathic YouTube at the same time. So you could choose to pay, or you could choose to get it for free. One of those shows I know they were doing that with. They were fucking streaming it on Triller and fucking Psychopathic YouTube at the same time.
So El Juggalo is like, TV will ruin JCW depending on who buys it. I feel like in the right hands, it could do well.
I am kind of on his side. I don't know if TV would be a good idea. I think it would. I think it would maybe take the purity out of it. As soon as you get corporate people involved, you are now a slave to them.
Correct. And ICP has always worked better when corporate is. I mean, like, I don't know.
I know he would love to get a TV deal because then he doesn't have to pay for every fucking episode.
Correct.
But yeah, I don't know.
I think the only way they would accept it, if somebody comes in and goes like, "Look, I like the Juggalo brand. I'm not trying to change anything. I'm just wanting you to have the house." I mean, if somebody could be like, "I'll buy it, but I'll let you have full control." I mean, that's like the best case scenario. You don't need. I mean, the reason why WCW had their problems is because Turner just kept meddling into the wrestling.
Yeah. Corporate though, once again the corporate. Yeah, I'm on your page with the get the corporate out of there, L Jug, definitely.
Here's the thing: is like you say, like ICP works better without corporate strings, right? You can make that argument. I do, but there are people like their greatest album, Great Malenko, had corporate strings. Amazing Jaguars had corporate
money
strings
behind it, though.
And I'm saying, like, yeah, like people say those are the best albums. I'm like, to me, ICP always works better when they're not corporate. That's why I like the Ringmaster better than the other ones, because it's like even the Wraith sounds different because they got out of that corporate string and went to a smaller one. And then then that one shut down to the point where now they have control of that. Sounds different. They sound different. Their creativity is different when they're not with corporate strings. So, and then I noticed that they re-released Ringmaster, and they re-released the Shangri-La, the Wraith Shangri-La and Hell's Pit into digipacks now.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if the Ringmaster sounds different because the Beverly Kills and Carnival Carnage digipacks, different sound quality.
Ringmaster is mostly mastered correctly, properly mastered. Volume boosted is kind of what they did with these new remasters of
what's that mean?
Beverly Kills.
Always made it louder.
They just kind of volume boosted them, but it's great to me. I like it because the volume levels are so fucking low on those original.
Oh, especially EPs. Beverly Kills.
Yeah, they're really low. All three of those EPs though. It's Tunnel of Love is the same thing. But that's just a problem with a lot of older rap albums. If you listen to original releases of a lot of Cypress Hill rap albums, they are mixed so fucking low, bro. It's annoying.
But Into the 36, the Wu-Tang album.
They're able to do that though because and I don't know if they remastered Ringmaster or I don't think they need to with Ringmaster and shit. What was the other one? Ringmaster,
Wraith,
and there was another one though. Fuck, I feel like there was a fourth one that they put out. Maybe it was just those three.
Well,
no, Tunnel of Love is coming though. I do know Tunnel of Love is coming. There's listings of it online already. So I think some of these are going to show up in stores even.
Whoa!
I think the new Ringmaster and Hell's Pit or Wraith is supposed to be in Bull Moose pretty soon.
I'm a big Ringmaster guy, and I want more love to Ringmaster. I don't feel like it gets a lot of love.
What's that? Sorry.
I don't think Ringmaster gets a lot of love.
I think it does. I think a lot of people like Ringmaster.
No, I'm not like on set. Like you don't hear songs from it from sets.
Oh, in the set list.
Yeah. I mean, we last year was the Shangri-La tour, but they didn't play anything from Ringmaster. I'm just like, why even have his card there? Don't play a song from there.
Yeah, there's a couple of bangers that would really work. Couple of really clowny ass fucking Murder Go Round. I've done Murder Go Round every now and again. I feel like
when I went to my first Halloween ICP concert, they ended. They ended this concert with Murder Go Round.
I know one. Get Off Me Dog is on a shitload of ICP shows.
I heard
do a lot.
I saw a Shaggy show in Cincinnati where for some reason the audio cut off. And he did Get Off Me Dog a cappella.
That's dope.
And there was an a cappella mosh pit.
That's dope. So
that was pretty cool. Get Off Me Dog always works. He plays that at solo sets. Shaggy would do that because he doesn't. Yeah. I'm a proponent of old school chicken hunting, which they just did play at the Carnival of Carnage set.
Oh, they played the old school version?
Yes, they did. Because a lot of the Carnival. I watched the set online and I realized I'm like, yeah, you can't probably play a lot of Carnival Carnage. You can't play that album front to back, I guess. Because you have the Kid Rock song, you gotta take that out.
Yeah.
You're probably not doing Black in Your Eyes. You gotta take that out.
No, they're not doing Black in Your Eyes. Did they do Redneck Ho?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that feels like one they might skip. They have done Redneck Ho before, I feel like, though. I feel like I've seen them do that.
Just thinking They did 17 Dead, which is kind of, I guess, the era.
Yeah. You're going into the EPs at that point.
So I would still, for Ringmaster, Funhouse. Good one. Wagon. I think that one would kill.
I feel like I've seen them do Wagon too, actually.
I have never heard them do Wagon live.
Yeah, I think we did see him do Wagon at some point. It was a surprise, that's for sure. Funhouse needs to be in more sets, though. I don't understand why that's not in more sets.
For the Maggots.
And the Loons, honestly.
The Loons, yep. For the Maggots, that bass, boom, 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 boom. Who Asked You?
Bro, we saw For the Maggots, too, actually, on something. On a Halloween set? Yeah, they did For the Maggots on one of the Halloween sets recently. I want to say the pay-per-view Hallowicked that they did.
Oh, maybe they did. I think
they did do. I think they did For the Maggots on that set.
I know that I looked at the list for the new tour. They did take some songs out. They're doing the Stomp, which I'm like, cool. I love the Stomp.
Oh, they do Stomp on a lot of shits, bro. That's another Shaggy go-to. That's pretty much every Shaggy solo show. You're definitely getting that.
Yes. Yeah. Because I was worried about for a while, because I saw that tour last year. I saw I saw it 3 times last year.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope they're not doing the same thing. And I looked at the list. I'm like, it's kind of the same.
They do mostly the same set on the ICP on tour to make money for JCW tour, but they mix it up a couple of songs here and there, are almost like a couple of sections here and there. They'll mix it up.
Yeah, but a live band costs money. To me, it's that's why the Gathering is the best time to see the Clowns, because you're going to get the purest performance, and you're going to have the Hatchet Man Project on the stage with them. So there's that. Okay. I think we exhausted everything.
Yeah.
For a month full of stuff.
I think I'm mentally exhausted at this point.
Yeah, it's going on 3 hours. I'm just like, I'm hungry. It's going on 2.
3 hours might be my limit on streaming. I think.
Yeah.
Close to 3 hours, I'm done.
Yeah. But all right. So yeah, next time I'll talk to you. We'll lock it in.
About a month. Birthday show.
A month. June 28th is what I'm shooting for.
All right. We'll go ahead and do a loose lock in on that right now. All right. Loose lock in.
11 a.m.
Locked in.
And then I will talk to you later. Maybe I'll pop up for Wrestle Gimmick. I'm a Gimmick Mania. You pop through on there. Try to see one of those shows. But tell Kosuke I said hi.
I will.
Miss him. Miss you guys. You know what's to be sad? You're going to be at the Gathering this year, because I don't know when the next time I'll see you guys.
I mean, never say never type beat. I'm not saying
I know,
never, but I'm saying probably
I know. And that's why I'm so glad we're doing this, because at least I get to talk to you for 3 hours.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Well,
all right,
I hope you have a good weekend. Have a good Sunday.
Hey, you too. Whoop, whoop.
Love you, dog. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. And thank you for everybody who stayed on the show for over almost 3 hours. I appreciate this. This is my favorite time to do this. We'll be back soon to talk more. There's some movies coming out. Peep in, like, and subscribe. Tons of more stuff. Twitch thing is happening soon. Film festival thing happening soon. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Thanks for being part of the show. Whoop, whoop. Much clown love.